cadets, and welcome back aboard for another episode of the Stryker Society, where we are making space
a safer place.
What? Poopy poopy.
Welcome to the Modron Nation.
I said a Modron place.
I'm not super bothered by that one. I am bothered by that sound. I am your no-holds-barred, nano-powered NPC Newman and Dungeon Master Valeria Rodriguez, and I'm joined now and forevermore by
ANALESA Fisher.
DELTON Angle Sorrel.
Connor Fogarty.
Lorchin.
If everyone's got their belts buckled and stomachs braced,
Not wearing a belt.
Me neither.
let's begin. I hate you guys. Spinning through the air wildly and heading straight towards the foliage below is the very same Speedstar XL your team flew in on. It soars past your heads, smoke pouring out of the wing egregiously, and after a short time, you hear a tremendous explosion of sound in the distance. Like the sound of 1,000 trees felled by a giant. Birds scream and caw, and more of those small orange flying geckos whiz past you to safety. Through your communication crystals, Thallden and Raanok, you hear, "Mayday, mayday! Cadets Thallden and Mao have gone rogue, and they've also been shot down by a local guard. I can't get a track on their coordinates right now, but head towards the crash site immediately for detainment, unless you also want to be detained too. I'm on my way now. For their sake, you better hope we get there before the guards do. Over."
What?
And Thallden, what would you guys like to do?
What did it... What? What did they mean? Benjamin, you were on there?
What?
Benjamin, where are you? I thought you were on the ship.
I can't explain now, but they got me off the ship they were very convincing.
All right, we'll head that way. We'll meet you there.
All right, did you see where it crashed?
Did we? Was there a clearing in the foliage that we could see?
You guys are in the thick of the jungle, and as I said before, the trees kind of rise up way high above. But you saw the general direction as it flew past your heads and crashed.
It's clear
so
enough
kind of the general
to know kind of which direction we came, right? We were kind of going along, like, we can retrace it.
I believe you had kind of like GPS trackers on your tablets.
Mm-hmm.
So you had the coordinates logged into your tablets and were following that direction to get to the site where the Tabaxi had been defeated.
Right.
So you knew what direction you were heading in that ways. You don't know exactly where they crashed, as you do not have those coordinates.
But we just heard like...
And you saw it as well. You saw it coasting over your heads.
Oh, okay.
So you can head in the general direction.
Yeah.
If that's what you guys are doing, what are you doing?
Well,
What the heck? Yeah, and I'll just start running.
better skedaddle.
What the heck happened?
Are you asking Benjamin or Raanok?
No, I'm just talking to Raanok.
Yeah.
I guess they were lying.
What do you mean?
Funny
No, they were
that.
just... What?
Oh, Kaleida's a tricky one. I taught her well, I guess. Joke's on us.
What do you mean? No, they wouldn't do that.
Oh, they might. They did. All right, let's go see.
Let's just I just hope they're okay. And I just start running.
Oh, who knows?
You start running.
I can breathe on this place now, so...
That's right. You have your oxygen, your universal oxygen regulator. Okay, great. You are running towards the crash site. Anything else that I should know?
I'll just kind of like get out my book. I'm just double checking my spells. I don't have much that can... I don't have healing spells. I'm just worrying. I'm just running.
Okay, great. Excellent. Miles away, running through the dense jungle as fast as they can, are Nyx and Kaleida. Kaleida in front, pulling them along. But Nyx, as you return to your senses after just having had them invaded by a malevolent presence, you fly for... I had some...
Did he enter you?
You fly forward as you kind of come back to your senses as you trip on a thick, winding route in all the chaos. What are y'all doing?
Can I try to catch them?
You may attempt to catch them. I would like you. Dex save or an athletics check.
I'm better at dex saves, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
It's like between how fast you can catch them versus... I guess they're not very heavy. Sure. All right. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, Can I
Wow.
Count, can I count that?
What is it?
It's a 14 on the die.
Plus?
Which means an 18.
An 18. Okay. As you pull...
The jungle.
It's because they're stuck to it. Okay. Oh, no. I'm making it worse. I'm making it worse.
All right, pause.
Pause.
Kaleida, as you are pulling Nyx along after this kind of devastating crash from some unknown attack, you feel them lurch forward. And you turn around just in time and kind of catch them up under the arms right before their face meets the jungle floor.
Would I be able to like just because we're holding hands at this point,
Sure.
and I would like to pull them towards me and catch them in a hug.
Okay. It's not me, but I feel it. Yes, because you rolled such a high roll, I'm going to allow that. They actually, the momentum and kind of inertia of them flying forward lands them into your embrace and you catch them. And there's a moment there. Maybe, I don't know, you're running, what happens? How do you react?
Just breathing deep and coming back from the moment and just going, he's coming.
We gotta run. We gotta keep going.
We gotta go.
Let's just run in one straight line.
Okay. What if it happens again?
We'll have to find a place to hide. I mean, how far away are we from the wreck? I mean, we can't stay around here.
No. But he's coming. I can feel it.
We gotta stay away from Thallden and Raanok. If he's coming, oh boy. Oh, okay, here we go. Timer has arrived.
Let me see. Yeah, that's good.
Either we involve them now or we don't.
Okay, we keep running then.
Okay.
Let's go.
Just keep running through the forest.
Okay. I'm gonna put this here. But I'll for your benefit, for y'all's benefit. Where Kaleida and Nyx crash landed was like somewhere around here,
Okay.
and this is where the thing was initially, right?
Yeah.
So Thallden and Raanok are somewhere up here to the kind of direct east of Lulubasa, and you guys are like to the
Southeast.
yes, to the southeast of Lulubasa. So I would say right now you're maybe a little over a mile away from each other.
We're running towards the cabin, right?
So
The cabin
yes,
is-
so
where is the cabin?
where are you?
The cabin's not even.
The cabin is not on this continent.
Yeah.
Where
I
were
was
we
like,
trying to go?
To
we were
the
trying
cabin.
but then we got shot down right away.
Yeah,
so.
okay, so we're just running then.
Yeah.
So you kind of had flown out towards the Unkelo Ocean, but then were shot down and crash landed here to the
Okay.
southeast. So tell me, I mean, if you, let's say you crash landed here and it's just how it's lying there, so this kind of, which direction are you running in?
I mean, we were trying to make a decision whether or not to include them, and it seems like we want to protect them from whatever it is, so we're running away from them.
We gotta find a place to hide.
You're
So
running
wherever
away from
is
them? Are you running further south? Or are you running further east?
Further into the jungle, probably.
Yeah, because we're gonna hit the coast.
Jungle words.
Jungle
So
words?
east.
Yeah.
We don't want to hit the coast.
Yeah.
We want to hide.
Yeah.
Just inland. Directly inland.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you could go southeast or just direct east, because here's where you are, right?
I think we were gonna try to go directly east
Yeah.
because
Directly
we
east.
know that if we go south, we're gonna hit the coast.
Yeah.
Great.
Did you plan for that?
It's like, yeah, a lot of talk of direction. Why is that?
Here you go.
Wait, back to me? Okay.
I'm gonna leave the timer running. Why not? For fun.
Oh, boy.
For fun. All right, you run directly east. Have you got any sort of plan or anything, or are you just running?
To find a place to hide.
Yeah.
Find a place to hide. All right. As you run further into the jungle, I'm going to have you both make me survival checks.
Oh my god. Okay.
Not bad.
16.
16 too.
You guys keep matching rolls, and it's really weird. All right.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say that with a 16, you probably can find. You're not near the map. Can I see the map once more? I don't think you're near the mountain range.
It looks like I don't know what those little mounds are,
the
but
mountain range. I'm gonna say that the terrain is not completely flush or flat. I'm gonna say that there are sort of dips where these giant roots have overgrown and kind of that carved out dirt. In that dip, I'd say there's some sort of hole where an animal used to reside. It's not particularly deep. I'll say that it's about maybe 30 feet deep, and you can hide there if you so please. It's sort of an overhang, so if you're facing towards it, you don't see anything, you can keep running. But if you're facing the direction you entered, you can see the hole.
Hide in the hole?
Let's do it.
Okay.
We get down the hole, and because I'm usually wearing stuff that already looks camouflagey from my pirating days, I take off my green shawl and I put it around Kaleida, and then I do this and turn the color of the dirt.
What do? You flick your hands?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And a light switch, just whole body.
Well, fuck Kaleida, and you'll be fine.
Well, I put the green
Okay.
around.
Come
Alright.
again.
Great. Not like that. All right. So I'd like you to both make me stealth checks, and I'm gonna go ahead and give you advantage.
Okay.
Okay.
Not bad.
Are y'all's running speed 60 feet?
I'm a dwarf. Mine's 25.
No.
And then 50 dash.
And it's difficult terrain, so you're going at half speed. So you're going at
Yeah.
technically regular speed when you're running.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
17.
10.
Did you say 10?
Yeah. With advantage, it was 10.
Oh my god.
What did you say?
10?
Okay, yeah, you're
Your
very
Honor?
quiet.
10, Your Honor?
And a 17.
Yeah.
All right. That's hilarious that the one that looks like dirt.
Yeah. They're scared.
It's just the wrong dirt for that part of the world.
All right, I'll say that with your 17, you do look like a little mound of moss on a branch of a root of some sort. Your camouflaging abilities are
Glitching.
not glitchy, but sort of flashing in and out. So you are dirt colored, but little peaks and patches of white are coming through every once in a while, kind of rolling. You're not exactly flashing, but if someone were to look, they would notice
sweating
it's something
white kind of
a
situation.
little bit, yeah, a little bit, like ink spots appearing and disappearing, sort of thing. But I'm not sure if you necessarily notice.
Do I notice this?
All I know is I'm scared shitless.
Yeah.
So I'm probably shaking.
I don't know if you have enough mental wherewithal to notice, but if you want to roll for it, you can.
Let's try.
Okay.
Would that be an insight or a perception?
Perception.
Nope. That's a 2 on the dice, even with
A
a...
2. I'm going to
That's
say
a
that
5.
you are both in this heightened, elevated state. Both of your heart rates are going through the roof, and you are right now just focused on being as quiet and inconspicuous as possible. Raanok and Thallden.
Yes.
God damn. I forgot that this was difficult terrain. Can you
we
pause
were
the timer,
ordered-
please?
Yeah.
What is it at? A minute.
149. Now, were we ordered? Remind me. Were we ordered to go back to where the ship was, or to go directly towards the crash?
You were ordered to go to the crash site and
Okay.
detain them, unless you also want to get detained, and that you better get there before the guard
Roger
does.
that. Okay. So please proceed.
May I see the map once more?
Yes.
We're so far away from each other.
Yeah, you went in a flying vehicle and
All right.
Benzo comes on a Land Rover like, "Get on, guys!"
He's riding you two.
hover Vespa.
Riding?
Riding you
Oh,
two.
the U2 unit. Ranok and Thallden, as you're running through the jungle, you hear this whirring sound get louder and louder, and speeding past you is going to be some sort of hovering vehicle. I'll show you, and then I'll do an insert if you want to pass that to Connor and Delton. It's a
Would you
hover
look at
cycle
that?
of sorts.
Look at that. Cover this back.
Yeah,
Is that the
cover that.
Wi-Fi password?
That's what hovers
Cute.
and
Oh.
speeds past you.
Very
It's
cool.
very Flintstone-esque.
It's sci-fi. It's certainly got some.
Jetsony.
Is Benzo's little feet like powering it?
That's not who speeds past you. Raanok and Thallden, you see this. Describe it for the audience, but also do an insert. Some sort of hover cycle of sorts. It's got two motors or like engines that produce this energy that floats it off the ground on either side. So there's a total of 4, and it almost has this sort of cow or yak-like quality to it. The steering bars or the horns in the design. On it is a 4-armed, dark bluish skinned creature that you know as an Oroi, and whose clothing you might recognize in the moment to be guard clothing from the city. Are you going to do anything, or are you going to let it whiz past you?
I mean, this must be headed where we are, and we can't catch up in time.
You going to the crash site?
It's speeding past you in a second, so I need to
I
know if
will-
you're going to do any...
I'll cast dancing lights ahead of it and make them spinning in a just kind of a circle pattern to get their attention as we're running towards it.
U-turn pattern.
If I roll 10 or below,
Mm-hmm.
it'll stop. He will stop, and we'll see what happens. Anything above that, he does not, because he's on a mission.
Mm-hmm.
And this thing hovers, right?
It is a hover cycle. No
So much for
grease.
I throw that up.
Banana
And wait, please.
58. Yeah. It's
Okay.
gonna speed past you.
God damn it. Do we have any way to track them? Any of our gear? I forget. Are we linked on comms or anything? They would have their
We turned
communication
our
crystals.
communicators off.
Yeah, I'll
Right.
just be calling into it. I'll be like,
By communicators, do you mean communication crystals or tablets? Because your communication crystal cannot be turned off. It's just a crystal.
Did we chuck him into the ocean? I thought we got rid of him.
No, we remember when Benzo was like yelling at us and we were like, we turned it off.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, let's
There's a volume button.
Yeah, we just turned the volume down, I guess.
like
Maybe
for privacy's sake,
maybe
it
if
should be
you
able to be turned
squeeze
off.
the crystal in a certain way,
Yuck.
it powers down.
The factory.
Will you let
hard.
me create unabashedly?
Stifling my creativity.
You are.
It's a crime.
yeah. I
I've-
mean, I wouldn't know that, so I'm just calling into the communicator. Nix, Kaleida, are you all right? Benjamin said the thing crashed, and where are you? We need to find you. Are you okay?
Our volume's down, we
Wait.
can't hear.
Okay, so is it speeds past? So it's already sped past, because like if it's 5 feet away, I can magical tinker it.
It falls apart.
But I have to
as
be
he's
like
writing
quick.
it.
I have to be like quick.
That was his reaction. What's your reaction?
Make
Attempt a magical.
I might make you.
How are you tinkering in like a split second, though?
I'm gonna have you make a dexterity saving throw,
Okay.
and that'll be how quickly you
It'd be
react.
so funny
God.
if he's writing it. Just goes,
Yeah. The wheel just goes.
Hey!
What were you gonna do with your magical tinkering? Just out of
I
curiosity.
was going to tinker because it's like the vehicle doesn't have it doesn't have windows, right? Like, is it open air? The vehicle's open
It
air.
is, yeah. It has some sort of. It has a hard light tarp over it, but that's about it.
Okay, basically just like whatever's close to like maybe like the side door, I tinker it so it can talk, and it goes, "Hey, stop! Are you going to the crash site?" That's what I want.
I'm gonna see. I'm
That's
gonna
really
give
funny.
a snout grows out of it.
Yeah.
its own dexterity saving throw.
Raanok's mouth talking.
Wow. Okay. I got an 8.
Are you gonna...
What?
Keep going. I'm just nervous.
Oh my
This is really
I'm
funny.
thinking, you, as it speeds past, your lizard-like brain reacts with split-second precision, and you smack the side of the vehicle. And, sorry, what do you say, hey?
Hey, stop! Are you going to the crash site?
Alright, I'm gonna roll again.
I really can't.
I'm gonna
say
give
much
it
more
a-
than that.
I'm gonna up it to give you more of a chance. Now it's being thoroughly distracted. 20 or lower. 20% or lower.
Let's see.
They will stop.
It will stop.
So it probably won't stop. This is just a
Yeah.
Well, we'll
feel
see.
bad.
We'll see.
The 0, 0 is the 10th place, right? I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a 7.
It stops?
This, right? So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Because one would be 100, right? No,
Except
what
that
would
would
be
be
10?
700%.
Wait, oh, wait.
no,
All
it's
zeros
correct,
are
correct.
zeros.
Yes.
Okay.
It kind of and it stops. What are you gonna say to it?
We're from the Stryker Society. That's our ship. We need to get there now. It's under orders from our superiors. Can we come along?
He stares at you and kind of cocks his head and scratches the back of his neck. You know. What are you writing?
Why am I not allowed to take notes?
Can you let me create unabashedly?
Audience, tell me at
you-
what table does the DM actively go, why are you taking notes? Tell me. I challenge you, audience.
How does that say?
All right. He asks you in common. You know where they are?
We saw the way it fell.
We're trying to find them. Could we go with you? We're with the Stryker Society.
Yes.
That's our ship.
That's what I
Take me there.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, but we don't know that.
Oh my god, I just got full body chills.
And
Yuck, I'm
we
gonna throw
will.
up.
All right,
All right.
and
I
we'll
saw
hop
our
in.
entire gap being like, I think I know what's happening. And
What are your
Well,
passive
it'll
perceptions?
Make it better.
My
Whatever
passive
you're
perception
thinking.
is a 10, but my passive investigation is a 15.
Where's my
your
PP?
PP?
Where's
Oh,
my
no,
PP?
your
Time to
hand is
check the
covering it.
PPs
Oh,
once
my.
He was like,
it's
where's
11.
my PP?
It's 11.
It's right there.
Oh.
It's good to be back.
It's good to be back.
See, I was doing a little
11?
childish thing right there. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. You get on the back of the guard's
Great.
hover cycle.
I know
It's a
that's
bit
nice.
of a tight squeeze,
Yeah.
but
Who's holding whose hips?
I'm smaller. I think I'm hanging on to
Raanok
you.
in the back
Yeah.
holding the front
He's the
hips.
backpack.
Thallden in the front holding the hips like this.
Thallden, tiny spoon
Gorgeous.
cannon.
No, I will say
Gorgeous.
actually, Thallden, you are at the front. You know what this vehicle is. I guess they don't.
Yeah, I do.
Of this hover vehicle, and he's going to have you lead the way. I'd say your communication crystals, as far as transmitting sound, are off. But I wonder if they do have a pinging system of some sort as to where to find you. Your tablets, you threw those into the sea, or do you have your tablets with you?
Turned him off.
I think we turned them off.
Shut them
I mean,
off.
we were under the impression that these things were able to be turned off. So I think if we knew the crystals could not be turned off, we probably would have tossed them.
I'd say the crystals can be turned off. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a certain brand of phone can
Last known location.
be tracked to its last known location.
But that would have been when we
Where we took
kicked
off.
you two off the ship.
Yeah.
How are you trying to get there? How are you just sort of following the general direction that the ship crashed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as he, asks, I just go, oh, well, we saw it go that way. Come on.
Alright, as soon as you're on, you just immediately cranks the gas, and speeds away into the jungle. This driving is a little bit erratic. Some leaves and plants smack you in the face. You might even let out a yelp of pain, but seems to be solely focused on the mission to get there. This is a city guard. You're just gonna get arrested.
I taste iron in my mouth.
Thank you so much for doing this.
I would say that all happened in the... Sorry for interrupting you. That all happened in the time that timer was going off. Continue, what were you saying?
Oh, I'm just holding on. A leaf hits my foot. Thank you so much for doing this. We don't know what happened. We just want to make sure they're okay.
Is still driving forward. Focus doesn't really say much.
He's very driven. Very
Yeah.
dedicated to his job.
Ronnik's taking this exceedingly well.
As
I think.
we're getting closer, I'm gonna start
We'll
casting
see.
message just to just keep pinging a message.
What is your
out
message
towards
range?
them. It's only a range of 120 feet, so it's gonna take a while, depending on where
You
they
just
are.
keep doing it until it.
Yeah, I'm
connects.
just waiting until
The
something
squirrels
pings.
are like, what?
Jesus, we're here.
It just reaches one person.
One person.
Right?
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll just be sending out. I'll just alternate between Nyx and Kaleida because I don't know if one of them got knocked out. I don't know what's going on.
So, how long you been
winding through trees and plants, up over.
You know,
He's pretty good at it.
yeah,
Up
maybe
over
we'll just let him
roots.
focus on the road.
Oh, okay.
I would like my phone back. I don't need the timer anymore.
Uh-oh.
I think I'm an evil person at my core.
This is an excellent thing for
It's
the
just
DM to
it's
say.
bringing me it's unfortunately bringing me this immense sense of joy.
Seeing us all squirm in discomfort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if anyone else ever made you squirm in discomfort, I would kill them.
Thank you.
It's a bit of a toxic
I was
relationship.
gonna say. I
Anyway,
don't know about that.
back to Nyx and Kaleida. You're just hiding, aren't you? Are you just waiting the time out?
Can I do one more perception check and see if I can see Nyx like blitzing out?
What would cause you to attempt to make this observation
Honestly,
besides trying to hide and not move?
I feel like I'd be staring at them the whole time.
I'm gonna let you make that with advantage then.
Okay.
I am going to be saying things under my breath. Because I don't know what to do right now. Like, our plan is fucked. Everything is fucked. I know that something is after me. I'm gonna under my breath just go, I know it's so stupid. I know it's so stupid. I know it's so stupid. But if you can hear me, weird little wet creatures, could you please help me? Please, I don't want Kaleida to get hurt. I don't want my dad to get hurt. I don't want Raanok to get hurt. I don't want Thallden to get hurt. Just please help us. Over and over and over under my breath.
Are you gonna say little wet creatures, or are you gonna... Just hold on for a second.
I'm nervous!
Are you saying little wet creatures, or are you calling them by their true names?
I think I'm alternating between little wet creatures and modrons. It's just like a slew. Like, I'm just
All right.
repeating it over and over
Noted.
again, just like nonsense.
Noted.
It's pretty alarming.
Please make me your perception roll.
Oh, that's high.
Ooh.
Yeah. Plus, I remember it was good. Yeah, 20.
Okay. I will say, because you've had have had quite a bit of time of just lying low and hiding, I'm going to allow that you are just staring, and you do notice the little patches of white, and you hear them whispering frantically under their breath. They appear to be visibly shaking.
Okay, I'm going to scoot over to Nyx, and I'm going to do... How big is the shawl?
It's like a poncho size.
Okay, I'm going to just wrap it around the both of us, but I'm going to tuck you kind of in the small of my body, and I'm just going to hold it over our heads.
Oh, like kids
So
under
that-
a blanket.
Yeah.
It's really sweet. I'm gonna ruin that really soon.
What?
Huh?
Was that some cute aggression?
I don't know. I don't know anything anymore.
Can we do another stealth roll?
No.
Damn it!
Oh no.
Well, if I split the diff, 17 and 10, what's the median?
The median of 17 and 10 is 14, yeah.
How do you guys do that?
Just go.
I'm Asian.
Technically, it's
Don't
like-
take that for realsies.
You can say whatever you want. You're Asian.
I'm bad at math. Don't take that for realsies.
Oh, I see. I'm terrible at math. You know, Mexico actually has really great mathematicians. I'm gonna say with a 14, you're pretty. Actually, here's what happens. When Kaleida covers you with your shawl and you feel the warmth of her body, your breathing slows a bit, and you're still really scared in this really heightened state. But you feel a little bit calmer, just a little bit more protected, and you notice, though it's dark within here, you notice that the spotting reduces in the air, this just warm dirt color. Make me a religion check.
Okay.
For the wet creatures, perhaps.
18. Yeah, 18.
Actually didn't plan for this.
You didn't think I'd be brave
Never
enough
in
to...
1,000 years did I fathom that you would summon forth the Modrons.
I'm just like, the only thing in my brain now that we have no plan is how do I make it so these people don't get hurt on my behalf? So as gross as they are, I am asking for their help.
It's
quite
come
the
to this.
hurdle to succumb.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
To calm down under the blanket, we just go, welcome to the boat ride.
Yeah, this is the minor key reprisal
Oh,
for sure. Right?
We did one of those already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do another.
Is my pin doing anything during this time?
Let them cook.
Can you let me create unabashedly?
I know it was doing something while y'all were in the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of rescinding this thing I'm going to give you. But I'm a kind and giving DM.
What happened to I don't think I'm a very nice person at heart.
I flip-flop. There's something very wrong with me.
Oh.
Okay, you're...
Valeria, therapy arc?
Nix, as you make this prayer, you had gotten... What did you get again?
18.
18. I'll say your brooch, or more of a pin, right? Your
It's
your
a
pin
pin,
indeed does start glowing, and you feel again not a complete sense of calm or ease, but these little hands on your shoulder, on the small of your back. We got you. And I'm gonna hand you this.
Oh boy.
I recommend not to read it out loud, just for dramatic effect, but you can read it out loud if you'd like to.
Don't.
Is this Nyx doing magic?
Okay.
No.
Okay. Well, I guess I don't know. I wouldn't know that anyway.
What you would see is as you were covering Nyx, and they are whispering under their breath, within the shawl, it begins to glow like a nightlight.
Like Rapunzel's
Uh,
hair.
Like Rapunzel. And there's a bit of light within this shawl. You don't really know what's happening, but they're glowing.
I'm gonna just hold them a little bit tight, like squeeze a little bit tighter, and go. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay.
How do you feel about that?
I'm just gonna, after I hear the thing and feel the, after I hear and feel the hands on my back, I'm gonna stop praying, I guess, for lack of a better word, and then just start going, I'm sorry, over and over again.
To Kaleida or just in general?
If I start hearing that, I'm gonna go. I asked for this. It's. Don't be sorry. This is not. Don't worry. We got this. We're gonna be okay.
I feel like a monster.
Prove it.
Okay. Okay, I love that energy. You know what?
Don't go in the big box. The big box has more opportunities for scary things.
Oh no, it's inspiration.
It's a good
Oh,
thing.
Yeah.
And you know why? Connor? Because you let her create unabashedly.
I always believed in that firmly.
I'm going to destroy Nyx this session. And you brought it upon yourself. Everyone, you can say all you want. I'm not a professional DM. I take my emotions out of my players. Yeah, I do. So what? I'm evil, see?
And
Okay, let's see what we got here.
What's it gonna be? It's
It's
the
the paw.
Yes!
The
The
paw.
best one.
I'm happy to have it.
I kind of I don't know, I liked that moment. Prove it. I was like, okay, maybe I will.
I'm excited to see.
Okay. In the time that it took for you to hide, settle down, you have this conversation, make me perception checks again.
17.
6. That would be a 6.
17. Your Honor.
Kaleida, with a 17, you do hear this strange whirring in the distance. And I will say that you recognize what that whirring comes from. You know that it's from a... It's from
Keenix?
that's a Keenix is the brand of motor vehicles, but it's from a Sanga Speed 371 or 371, which is a high-powered, high-speed hover cycle that is sort of shaped and modeled after.
Okay.
Very quickly approaching.
I'm gonna whisper to Nyx. Do I know that these are associated with the Guardians?
It's just a popular hover cycle, I would say. Yeah.
Okay.
Would any of my messages be getting through now?
We can't message you back, can we?
You can respond.
We can, okay.
Is the driver talking to me now?
No. At this point, our paths are about to converge. I'm gonna let you act first.
Okay.
You hear this in the distance before the 60 feet are closed.
120.
Oh, sorry, 120 feet are closed. What would you like to do after you hear
I'm
this?
gonna whisper to Nyx, someone is coming on a motorcycle.
Hover cycle.
I'm just gonna get really quiet, like stop whispering and whatever, and just look at her
I'm gonna let you make a.
eyes wide.
Oh, you made a stealth again, right? You had.
Well, we didn't roll again. You just closed our numbers.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it at 14.
Okay.
Oh!
Okay.
They want us to be found.
All right. All right. You're gonna remain quiet and still.
Yeah.
Great. Your message goes through. That means that they are now within 120 feet, which can be closed in a matter of maybe like 6 seconds or around. You hear from Thallden, or who are you trying to message, Kaleida or Nyx?
I'm alternating between them, so each of you will at some point get like a voice that Nyx you'd be familiar with, but Kaleida I don't think has heard it.
I'm going to do 1 and 2 is Nyx, 3 and 4 is Kaleida.
Cool.
Kaleida.
All right, you hear?
Kaleida, it's Thallden. Where are you? Are you okay?
So now, I would say now it seems to you that
hard to get
whoever
used
is
to.
approaching might be Thallden.
Okay. I'm going to trust in my heart of hearts that it is actually Thallden because I've never heard that voice before and I don't know if it is the creature after us is speaking in my head. I'm going to go, Thallden, stay away. The thing is after us. Stay away.
Thallden hears back. Thallden doesn't quite hear the message verbatim. Thallden hears,
They want you to stay away.
That's so messed up. That's so messed up.
and I'll. Kaleida.
That's so messed
I
up.
love that, you little freak.
Wait a second.
Ooh. And I will just go. That doesn't make sense. Kaleida, you can hear me?
Answer him.
So I hear, Kaleida, can you hear me? Answer him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes, I can hear you. They're after us. You have to stay safe. Stay away.
It responds.
She wants you to stay away. They're followed.
That's why we're coming to you.
No, they're going to get all of us. You have to stay safe.
They wish to be alone. They want you to be safe.
What?
Kaleida, please. We're almost there. If you can hear me, that means we're close.
Because Kaleida can only hear Thalden's half of it. No, don't be stupid. Stay away.
She thinks you're a fool.
Wait,
Stop. And I just say to the person driving.
I'll say, oh, this is your message spell. I was like, where'd the Arthur Morgan, you know. Okay, you say stop.
Yeah. Stop. We're close.
That was a long conversation. You are still within the general area. So the message goes off within 120 feet.
Yeah.
You were having that conversation while it was speeding through the jungle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say that the sound speed 371 can travel 70 feet per second.
Okay.
Is that crazy? Cool, because if you dash, you go 60 feet. Okay.
Then only two
Or
of those
in 6 seconds,
messages
though.
would have gone through in
No,
2 seconds.
Well, we're kind of like yelling on top of each other, basically.
Here's how I'll ration it out. Rational. You are in the general area. They're not yet directly on top of you. Let's say
Right.
you can remove the ship. I believe you. Whoa! Did you get that far from the ship? You tripped kind of immediately, but then you went further into the jungle. Sure. You can remove the ship. Sorry, I'm just talking out
Well,
loud.
because you're not direct. Yeah.
Where's our little cave?
I'll say put yourselves behind those toppled trees. On the other. Yeah. We'll say that is where that overhang was within that cave. If you want to lie yourselves down like you're inside the little cave, you can.
That could be fun.
It could be fun.
I'm gonna knock over all the trees. I'm sorry.
Make me a persuasion check.
Well, knowing
It's
that,
a deception, isn't it?
could I have... Well, no, I'm earnestly trying to find them. Could I instead have the driver... Because I know the range of the spell, and I know they can only respond if they're still within range of me. Can I have the driver begin to, like, do a pattern so I can basically triangulate their location from the range of my spell cutting out?
Absolutely. Are you going to communicate that to the driver?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Just keep driving around. I can find them if we keep driving around in a range.
Great idea. And beginning to triangulate. How are we going to do this? Are you doing that so is this happening as you were having the conversation? Or you
Yeah, I think in the middle of it, I'll just interject that and then respond.
Make me. Oh, yes, this is very delicious.
Yeah, I had a feeling we're getting to somewhere here now. This is...
Would it be investigation or survival? What do you think? What do you
I
reckon?
would love an investigation roll. That'd make me very happy.
Make me an investigation
Yeah.
roll.
Cool.
It's smart.
I support that more.
I would be rolling a disadvantage because I didn't sleep. Could I use my inspiration for any bonuses or things of that nature? Pretty please?
And by that you mean a straight roll?
Sure, I'll take that. Or I see the glimmer of light from underneath the shawl.
You see nothing!
Stay away.
It's true.
Don't be stupid.
They don't know that. They think that, they're just doing their job. Yes, you may make a straight roll.
Okay.
Please turn in your inspiration.
Okay, here we go.
What was it?
Oh, shit.
It's a 7 plus investigation is 5 for a 12.
Can't get a good grip on where exactly they are, but you hear with your residual perception the circling hum that comes in and out of your hearing. So they seem to be circling in the area, attempting to find you.
I'm gonna, because I know that they might try to hear me, and I'm gonna, as quietly as I can, I'll put my mouth right next to Nix's ear and go, "They're circling." One more time. They're circling.
Do you ever stop responding to Thallden?
After the "Don't be stupid," you haven't asked me anything else, right?
I would just be, you just be hearing like,
Come out!
Oh, then I will not. I'll stop responding.
It's not the most convincing tone,
Nope.
admittedly.
Yeah.
that's why I don't like to use the spell. In that case, Nyx will start hearing,
It's Thallden. Please.
I'm just gonna look at Kaleida and go,
We're nearby.
They shake their head. All right.
They're probably hiding somewhere.
well, I know they're close. They wouldn't be able to hear me otherwise, so we have to stay nearby here.
The guard reacts to your message, just nods and continues circling the area. Appears to grow increasingly frustrated.
I'll just be like, I'm so sorry. I wish I could figure out closer where they are. And then I'll look for I'll try to find paths in the brush of where they might have tripped.
We
or
might
slipped
have
or-
to pull over and look under things if we're not seeing
Immediately.
them here.
As you say that, immediately halts, comes to a stop, hops off and goes, "Fine," and pulls out the spear and the shield and goes, "Psh," and he's holding this sort of rectangular shape with a handle on it, and as he outstretches his arm, this kind of sheet of hard light extends from the rectangle and forms this 5-foot shield.
Might I, that's a little peculiar. Might I roll, I don't know, a perception check or something like... Something seems a little off here.
It's a guard doing his
Yeah.
job.
I was
It's a little aggro.
Okay.
I think it's a
Sure.
little aggro.
Make me an insight check.
Insight check. Oh, yes, of course. 7.
This guard wants to get the job done and go home to relax.
Do
I
you
guess
think
he's in a hurry.
do you think they're in trouble? Do we need to be ready for something?
He replies, "They stole a ship, so I have to apprehend them."
Well, our superiors told us that we could detain them, and we're working with the mayor. So if we could work with you, that would be most appreciated.
Yes.
We're pals. Yeah.
Help me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think
Split up.
you're helping. All right. Okay. You want me to go with... Doesn't look like you do. Okay.
All right. Kaleida responded to me, but Nyx didn't. That means they might be unconscious. They might be hurt. I don't know what's going on.
Nyx is always a quiet one. All right. Well, time to go hunting.
And
Okay, question.
You really are antagonizing your own
Yeah.
team. Yes, Laura.
So, because they're 120 feet, I can hear. Can I hear directionally? Because the motor would have stopped, so I know that they've stopped. Directionally, will I know where they stopped at?
Make me another perception check. For you who are looking for them, I'm going to say survival.
Survival check.
Yeah.
I rolled a 7.
Right,
I'm not-
here we
not
go.
yet.
Natural one.
That's a 19 and a 5 for a total of 5.
Wait, why do you have...
Because I have disadvantage. I stayed up all night.
Yeah.
Oh, you're rolling. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
A 5 and a natural 1.
Yeah.
Raanok, could I have Raanok's mini?
What, do I just eat some poison
I just
leaves?
crumble it into dust.
Falls into an infinite cavern.
As you split up to look for them, Raanok, you just
Oh,
go
shit.
off the map.
No!
You just removed yourself from the equation.
Thallden, you also go in the completely wrong direction. I rolled a. Oh wait, this is Nyx's survival. My bad. That's my bad. Wisdom? Okay.
I'm hunting myself.
Wait, you
Who
have a
would've
14
known?
stealth,
And yeah, 17 for me.
but I had
We combine them. Since
Yeah.
we're
Right,
like right
maybe.
there together.
he begins to head in your general direction. Does not find exactly where you're hiding. It's a very dense jungle, but you do hear, after this period of silence from the engine having stopped, you don't know if it's Raanok, Thallden, the guard, or an animal, but you hear like branches snapping and something moving through the foliage in the distance.
They are within how far away from us is this guard?
This creature that you don't know what it is?
Yes, this creature. I don't know.
You are under a shawl, so you're not super sure, but it's a very distant rustling.
Okay.
So, could be
That's true. I wouldn't be able to tell if it's even Thallden looking around, right?
if you peek out from,
I'm not peeking. We're gonna try to stay hidden.
yeah, you wouldn't be able to tell unless
Okay.
you're. Oh, I guess you can't message back, can you?
Not unless Thallden initiates.
I would be pinging. I'd be calling out verbally, just like Kaleida, Nyx, and every now and then you'd hear
Please.
Just through message, right? Not out loud.
I would be calling out loud and through message.
Okay.
I have a
I'm
question. Is this creature any of these things on the left?
You don't like my message?
The only issue is you would not fucking
No,
even
but
have the first idea.
no, but if I touch them
You don't even know.
and ask for help, would that come from that?
The help that you got was already what I gave you.
Yes.
And the only thing you are familiar with was the one that was in your flashback.
So you're saying decide if I want to use it or not, and
know what I'm
it'll either
saying?
work or it won't work, or
Okay.
I don't want to break it.
that's That's fine.
But
I understand you won't let me crate unabashedly.
Oh.
You got a blessing from God already.
But what? This is a joke. Lighten up.
me?
What were you gonna say?
I don't even fucking remember. Rage overtook me.
The drama.
Drama? Okay. Shoot me in the goose.
So Delton was calling out, and then
Well, no,
Annalisa
yeah.
asked
So,
that question.
Thallden,
Mm-hmm.
because you were sort of going in the wrong direction, you're getting a little further. What's your passive perceptions?
Mine's not bad.
13.
Oh, dang, hold on. Passive is 13. 13.
13.
Make me a performance check.
A performance check. Okay. +1 disadvantage. Here we go. That's an 18 and a natural 1.
We are just rolling ones non-stop this session, huh?
Just death by 1,000 cuts.
Well, as Delton says, the dice tell a story.
You have gone further and further into the jungle, and the direction in which you're yelling is completely opposite of theirs, and it's almost nature's perfect sound booth.
Cool.
As
cool.
there is no
Yeah.
echo, you know.
I have.
Does he go off the map too?
He's not off the map,
Okay, good.
but he's in the wrong direction.
Could I at least take my crystal and say, Benjamin, we're near where they are. We're looking for them now. Just find mine or Raanok's location.
All right, I'm currently on the way. It's not super fast, but U2 is doing his best. You're in the background, like, you're heavy. That's not very nice.
Oh wait, and that's just directly to Benjamin. It's not like a whole.
I'd send it broad if I can.
Okay.
It could get to you as well. You're feeling like you're triangulating upon their location.
All right. I think any minute now. I think I can sniff him somewhere.
All right. Should I head back towards you then?
Back towards me. You know where I am? Because
I mean-
I do, but
You saw the general direction you headed off in.
Yeah. I'll start heading that way.
all right.
Great,
that's
I'll meet
probably
you.
good,
I'll meet
'cause-
you at Raanok.
Perfect.
Great.
All right. Thank you. Stay safe.
Give me your minis.
Yep. While I'm doing that, could I do one more Hail Mary?
This is bad.
Come on.
One more.
Come on,
One
I
more
wanna hear
Hail
it.
Mary.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Train wreck.
I'm failing.
all
And yeah, there's. Yeah, I take out my book, and I just kind of hold it. I'm like, come on, you've pulled me before. You can find things. You know where you are. You knew when Aiden was holding you. You knew where the body was. Please, just help me find them. I want to make sure they're okay.
Everyone is praying to their gods in this episode.
No, I got guards. This is just my
I'm
book.
thanking my god of my amazing tracking skills.
Your ancient ancestors.
Yeah.
See, Thallden, your book is good at one specific thing.
Mm-hmm.
Have you got any spells that relate to tracking or anything like that?
Mm-mm. I'm a little second level wizard. Yeah, I've got Unseen Servant, Catapult, Comprehend Languages.
Make me an Arcana check.
Okay. That's a 14 and a 4 plus 5 is 9.
With a 9, you hear, or you see. Are you looking down at your book at all?
Mhm.
Okay. You see a spectral visage emerge from your book.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
This very well-groomed, trimmed beard. Bags under the eyes. A hat on. Well, just you see the tip of the hat. Here. Now you want to talk to me, boy? Then it goes, and it disappears.
I only knew for like a day that I could talk to you.
Never even tried.
I'm sorry, I didn't know I could talk to a book.
Don't you read the footnotes?
I've been translating this book. I haven't understood all of it.
Do better.
I'm trying, and I'm not gonna do much better if I can't find my friends, and I get lost in this forest and I die.
Silence.
God damn it. I put it away and I just keep walking.
I don't know what to do.
Come out. Kaleida.
I don't. We'll see if how close the guard is to us.
Kaleida, that was you got me good. But I guess we're playing cops and robbers now, and I have to. Look, I gotta get back.
Raanok, you see a hunched over shape. You approach it?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Are you talking out loud to it?
Yeah. There you are. That was funny. That was really funny. But come on, time to go. I gotta stay in the guild, and we're all gonna be friends, and it's gonna be fine.
You grab it by the shoulder?
Yeah.
Your hand grasps a furry shoulder, and you see this big face turn around. These two large, almost amphibian eyes on basically the sides of the head. And it looks like a fucked up frog monkey creature. And it just goes...
Hey, you are...
It smacks you in the face and then it runs into the jungle.
Hey!
Are you gonna go hunt?
Slap.
I'm just gonna kick, some foliage
Okay.
at it.
Alright. And you are catching up to him, and so is Benjamin, and I rolled a 19.
Okay.
That's bad, probably for us, but
I want to try to listen as close as it can get to us.
Me heading towards Raanok, is that gonna take me back towards where they are for a second before I overshoot?
Yeah, wouldn't it for a second?
It would. You would see.
Okay.
You would see the
For a
guard beginning to maybe like hone in on something.
Make an extrajudicial kill.
Maybe you see him spot
Okay.
something. Where? Pulled out a mini for him.
We're gonna see the mini. It's gonna be horrifying.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm scared.
Oh, that one again?
Yeah, I used him before.
Yeah, that was the land warden.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Leagues away.
That's quite close.
Miles even. Yes, I would say this was northeast. I'd say you started running north.
Okay.
So you're coming back south, and you do. It's very kind of easy to spot because he's got the hard light shield out and it glows. You see him standing there, looking around, observing something in the soil. What are you gonna do?
Any luck?
Kind of snaps the head to look at you. Yes.
Yeah.
These are tracks, I think.
Great. Raanok, come back towards us.
No. Yeah, the thing I saw was a... Never mind.
Yeah,
You
we found tracks. We're close.
Are you
Alright.
telling Benjamin?
Yeah, I'm just open
All right.
palms.
Okay. We're on our way. And you hear, I'm getting tired.
If
Great.
they're talking this close to us, we can hear him say that, right? He's like,
Let's say the
Depends
guard
how
was relatively quiet.
okay.
Thallden sort of,
I'm being loud. I'm calling.
Yeah.
I want to find my friends.
yeah, relatively
Okay.
close.
I'm gonna do it. I'm going to put my jacket around you to keep you covered, and I'm gonna say, whatever you hear, don't come out. And I'm gonna take your shawl and I'm gonna wrap it as if I'm carrying you, and I'm gonna run out.
I'm gonna grab your hand.
I'm gonna try to slide a hand, shake you,
Okay.
shake you off.
Contested. Contested athletics or acrobatics?
For us?
Yes. I'm gonna let you pick.
My acrobatics is better. Oh,
It's the same.
I rolled really high. You rolled really
Oh
high
my
too.
God.
What's your...
Mine would be a 22.
I would be at 17.
A 17
we
from
both
Nyx and a
rolled
22.
18 on the die.
Oh,
-1.
you are intrinsically linked
Y'all have the same passive perception.
in the material plane and in the D&D plane. What skill did you roll with?
Acrobatics and athletics are both a -1.
For flavor's sake.
Acrobatics.
Okay. And you?
Acrobatics.
All right. Yeah, for a second, you are perhaps a little frazzled. And once you realize what Kaleida's about to do, your hand shoots out, and she manages to just slip it out of your grasp and goes running out.
Oh no.
I would like you all to roll me initiative.
I knew this was coming at some point, even though I had to play opposite that.
I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, like
I rolled
figured
a 1.
There's a problem
A natural
here.
1 and a natural 20.
We really are rolling
Whoa.
crazy connected right now.
I know oftentimes people don't count nat 20s and stuff for initiative, but I think it's fun. I think it tells a story, so I'm going to count the 20 and I'm going to count the 1, and
my
I'm going to
God.
have something happen.
Okay.
My real initiative is 4.
Plus 4.
It's +3, so it's 4.
I see. Okay. Well, you're going dead last anyway.
Mine's 10, but, yeah.
Well,
I'm getting to the edge of the playing field.
you're getting there.
Are they on the map yet?
It will take him a while. Thallden is on the map.
Shy.
And Benjamin is on his way. Oh, yes.
The child.
Is the hover cycle on the map as well? I had a plan.
I'd be back towards that way
I had
past
a
both of us.
plan.
You little mischievous one.
You do know exactly how these things work.
I don't have a hover cycle mini, but I do have this rat.
That could not be better.
Behold! Can I have a D&D show? And we have a D&D show at home. That's us. All right.
Oh, are we coming from that direction?
You guys were over here, or at least Raanok was over here.
We kind of set the
Okay,
things
cool.
there,
So
yeah.
you guys were like,
yeah, we were
wandering around.
circling around a lot.
That way and then
Yeah,
that way.
yeah,
Okay.
it's fine.
Okay. There you go.
Very good.
Delton, give us one of your like animal noises.
Oh, nasty. It's perfect.
Yes.
So good.
Okay. But just remember, there's not a giant rat about to attack you guys. That is the Sangha speed 371.
Oh, God. Okay.
That was the frog that ran away.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah.
The furry frog.
The Frunky?
The frog.
The Frunky!
Oh, man. I'm still disturbed by it in my...
Oh, gosh.
Frunky Town!
Won't you take me to Frunky Town?
Do.
We can sing that because it's a parody.
Frunky
Okay,
Town!
all right.
Please.
20 to 15. Really? That's right. 15 to 10.
Oh, all right.
10.
At the bottom.
Yeah. Just eats that out, yeah. Just in the bracket.
I'm gonna say skip first turn, however.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna say that you're like dashing, and you started dashing right as he said. 10 to 5.
9.
Also, 10, as I mentioned, since it was included in both.
The model U doesn't have many combat capabilities, so he'll probably sit out. However, he does have healing capabilities. Maybe he wants it out. I'll have him on Benjamin's same initiative.
He walks up to people and goes, "Nom, nom, nom. Would you like a nausea pill?"
One day, we'll have a combat where Thallden doesn't have disadvantage on everything.
That's right.
One
That
day.
day will be pretty cool.
And that day, some stuff's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Kaleida, did you place yourself? I
I'm
would
standing
say
up,
you
but
you got a
'cause I
ways
started
away.
running,
Yeah.
yeah.
I would put you further.
Okay, how many feet of movement would you want to give me?
15. You didn't run straight forward?
I would have wanted to pop up and look for the hover cycle.
Pop up and look for the hover cycle.
I can move straight forward though if you think that I.
No, I thought you were trying to distract.
I am.
Whatever's looking. Okay.
I have a bundle. I have Nyx's shawl bundled
Yes.
up, and I'm as if I'm holding Nyx.
All right. So 15 feet in whatever direction you prefer. You want that direction?
Yeah.
Well, do you know? Make me a perception or survival check, whichever one, to see if you had spotted the cycle.
16.
Okay. Yep. All right. So that's the direction you ran. We'll get to you when we get to you.
I rolled
Nyx.
a 1.
Yeah,
I deserve
it's you.
this.
Nyx, you rolled a natural 20 for initiative. So though you failed to grab Kaleida, something else happens.
Oh.
What happened?
And I gotta pee.
What?
So we're gonna take a 15
Devious,
We
dastardly,
can take a
cruel.
shorter break because we're
Yeah.
running low on time.
Yeah.
Nyx at the top of the order with a natural 20. Let's see, what so benevolent and benign energy washed over you that they were able to act first. I'm just going to say that the sheer force of will and adrenaline from having missed, or from having had Kaleida slip out of your grasp, propels you forward. What would you like to do?
Oh, nothing happened? I thought you said something was gonna happen, because I rolled a natural 20.
Yeah, your love propels you forward. That's what happened.
I think that's pretty beautiful.
I think it's lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna let you decide what to do with this. You feel compelled. You feel that if you touch Kaleida right now, something good will happen.
If I touch her?
It's like inverse OCD.
Okay. What? We don't.
I wouldn't know. He has OCD, so it's okay for him to talk.
I'm perfectly qualified.
Yes, you are. So what would you like to do?
I don't know what I'm allowed to do.
Whatever you want.
You said that I'm not allowed to do half of these things.
Yeah, correct.
So when am I allowed to do them?
You can choose.
put.
You can
Stay
choose.
put.
You like I said, you have an overwhelming sense that if you touch Kaleida, something good will happen. So you can choose to touch her, or you can choose to do something else that is within your realm of capability.
But I already did touch her. We grabbed hands before that
That has nothing to do with my statement. If you touch her right now, something good might happen. You get that feeling. Or you can ignore that feeling and do something else.
I'm sorry, but I would stay put. If my whole thing is that I don't want anyone to get hurt, I'm not going to just jump out and grab Kaleida, no matter how... Unless you can give me something more concrete, something tells me that I need to do it, then I'm just going to stay.
You just get that good feeling. I could say that your brooch or your pin probably begins to glow a bit, but that's it. You don't necessarily have to understand it as ANALESA, but I'm telling you, that's what your character feels. You feel like that sense, that otherworldly sense from like could be the Modrons, could be a god, like you don't know.
I know, but I'm telling you, unless there's something more concrete, like I heard something say you need to do this, I'm not going to put everybody at risk. It's the whole point of why I'm sitting in this hole right now.
Okay. So, I'm going to say that with that 20, your pin begins to glow slightly, and you feel that if you touch her again, then something good will happen. You're not sure exactly what that means. It's a bit esoteric. There's nothing really concrete. But that's what you feel. But it is you are first in the order, so you get to act first. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna stay.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, you're gonna stay. You're happy about this?
Well, Kaleida is. Laura's not.
Perfect. Great. Cool. That's that.
We all have two minds about our character.
This is why I was
Yeah,
like...
well, that's not what ANALESA wants to
Yeah.
do, but it's just that is not... Sorry,
Yeah.
that's not
Yeah.
enough.
Alright,
Yeah.
let's follow the follow your character's ambitions. Would you like to prepare anything? Any daggers or any weapons, or are you just going to remain hidden?
You have the laser pistol I gave you.
I do?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I paid 400 gold for that. You better.
I
have
remember
it.
that. You rented out...
Left it on
rented
the ship.
No. You rented a laser pistol, spent
Yeah.
400 credits for that.
I can't see anybody from where I am.
You're within the cave, and remember I had said that there's like a lip. From in front of you, you don't see anyone, so I would say it's safe for Nyx to assume that whatever is hunting you is behind, or behind the lip or ledge.
Okay.
Are you not readying a weapon or anything? Or are you just gonna remain on the ground?
I'm not gonna make any noise that's gonna give my hiding spot away. That would be a ridiculous thing to do.
Then I would like you to make me another stealth check and make it at advantage.
But I'm not moving. At all.
Make me another stealth check at
At
advantage.
advantage. You might get a higher roll than what we've had before.
16.
That is higher, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna say that Kaleida's distraction is probably hiding you better. It is. Oh, the card. It is the guard's turn. It hears a crack of the branches and the movement of foliage. And Thallden, from your point of view, you see him snap his head, and I'm going to say that you can also see this. You see a figure running out in Nyx's shawl, presumably Nyx.
No, that's not what Laura said.
Oh, like it's like you're carrying.
Like you're carrying.
That's right.
So it looks like both of us
Gotcha.
are together.
Like you're carrying Nyx. Okay. I didn't have you make me a deception, but I'll have you make one. I'll have you make me a straight deception check.
Okay.
Or
Oh shoot!
no,
Sorry.
you're fine. Or if it's higher performance.
17.
Okay.
I'm very good at lying.
Kaleida.
You hear, you don't see because I think you are singularly locked on to just running, but you hear something running towards you. He is going to take the dash action.
Could I call out of initiative order?
What are you calling
Like,
out?
just, Kaleida! Oh, thank God, you both are safe. Hey, that's our friends right there!
Thank you, Thallden.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
He's
This
here
really
to help.
is. We're splitting ourselves of what is good for the players versus what's good for the.
Yeah, this is
character.
some weird mental gymnastics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, you're feeling a fraction of what I was feeling last episode.
It's not
I'm
good.
helping.
It spends its turn, just
Getting in my. Yeah.
just running, booking it, running up to you, and it skids to a halt, and locks eyes with you. Keep saying it. He.
Go ahead. I have a question when you're done talking.
Okay. It's true. It's true. It looks like you have seen many of them. They're all over the place. They're all over this planet. It's a typical Oroing guard. He's got kind of the Lulu Basa Protection Force uniform. Looks a little kind of twitchy, but otherwise nothing else. I want to say, as he stops in front of you, he's going to say, "Do not resist." And it is Benjamin, skip the first turn. Raanok, skip the first turn. Thallden. Oh, sorry.
I had a question.
Yes, what is your question?
Can I see him from where I am now?
You're inside the cave. I will say you very clearly clear.
Very clearly.
My favorite children's author.
Beverly clearly.
I will say you very clearly hear someone that is not Thallden or Raanok or Benjamin say, "Do not resist." And you heard that running.
I don't get any vibes from his voice. With how close it is to me.
He sounds like an Oroyan guard. But I mean, if you peeked your head, you know exactly where the sound is coming from. At this
Yeah.
point. You just cannot see them since you are within this cave.
Okay.
Appears to be locked onto Kaleida for now. Thallden,
Mm-hmm.
what would you like to do?
Does anything come off? Nothing comes off as suspicious to Thallden yet, right?
Just
They don't seem.
It was-
Technically, we knew he was going to try to arrest.
yes.
Yeah.
I would say, was it? You had rolled insight checks to see if he was a bit aggro. Did you also sort of fail those? Or was that
I don't
just
think
Raanok?
I failed.
Yeah.
Oh well,
only Raanok.
I'm gonna. I will say this is not like your whole turn. I would say if you want, you can give me an insight
Okay.
check to
Yeah, I'll
see
do a little
if
insight check.
his behavior is regular.
Yeah. Oh, that's a 14 and a 12. 12 plus for insight
Come on, be wise.
is
though.
14.
So 14 for insight.
Yeah.
Do a roll. Do a barrel roll.
It's on the fence.
14. Yeah. It's kind of sort of an aggressive guard, but otherwise appears normal. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay, but then in that case, I'm just gonna dash over. And is it still difficult terrain?
That is correct.
Okay. So that's 25. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I just go. Thank God, are you all right? Now it's okay. They're our friends. They're our friends. And just call it to the guard and Kaleida, and I'm just looking relieved and happy and just settling in.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Found you. You're safe. We can all
Always
just.
the
we can-
boys breaking my heart.
Kaleida.
Yeah. Is it my turn? What about Raanok?
No, it skipped because I was out of range.
Oh,
That's correct. You skipped because he was out of range.
dang. Okay.
Kaleida with a natural 1.
Yeah.
What did you stuff into the shawl to make it seem like Nyx was up in there?
Nothing.
Can you imagine? Just wearing it.
I was hoping that like I could just like jam my arm in there to make it look like there's a bulk.
Yeah.
Because I don't think there's like time to. I don't think there would have been sticks or stones or whatever in there to. Or like I don't know. I'm barely wearing anything to be honest. So, cloth. What have I got?
Piece of driftwood. Scoop
Yeah.
that up.
Maybe some twigs
Some
and stones.
leaves.
Is what I would have gotten there.
Now, if I say that whatever you stuffed in there falls out right now in your turn, I'm technically punishing Nyx. As that would make them easier, presumably, to find. So how do I do this in a way that just punishes Kaleida?
Could be punishment enough.
Could be a trip.
You trip.
Faceplant.
Your not one was a dex save against a grenade, wasn't it? So it can't be that dramatic. What's your armor class?
13.
Well, you're wearing leather? Yes. And leather gives you +2 or +1?
I think it's +1. My dex is +2, so +2 +1, 13.
I'm gonna say that when you slipped out of Nyx's grasp, you fucking, like, ripped into some thorny plants, and I'm gonna reduce your AC by 1.
Oh no.
Okay,
as-
that's really bad. That's really,
it's-
really
I did
bad.
not get a big enough reward to offset that big enough of a punishment.
You would have... Something might have gone off. Something might still go off. Okay. That's you. That's your net 1.
Yep.
However, it appears that as of right now, the guard has not noticed that you are not, in fact, carrying Nyx.
Okay. He's up in my face, and I'm just going to, like, I'm just single-mindedly thinking, get as far away from Nyx as I can, distract as many people as I can, and so, as I'm racing forward, you see suddenly, there's an outline of a taller man that I leave behind, and I'm going to bamf over here.
Are you casting Misty Step?
It is.
Nope. Yep. Yup.
Hmm.
Yup. Yup.
And I would like to try to
That's
get
cool.
on the motorcycle hovercycle and drive it.
Is it a bonus action?
That's my action because the bonus action is the bamfing.
I was asking if the bamfing was
is a
your-
bonus action. Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Written.
Okay. Yes.
I see. Okay.
That is yeah.
Okay. As you disappear for a second, reappear next to the hovercycle. I'm gonna say that you hear nice moves.
Oh.
And your action is to
Start the hovercycle and try to drive it.
mount the hovercycle. Okay.
Smount it.
Mount the hovercycle. Nice move. Nice mountain.
It's when it's a giant rat.
A vehicle. Mounting a vehicle, starting it, and then moving with it. I'm gonna say that.
I have not used any of my movement speed so far because that was a spell.
So your action would be to mount and start it, and
try
then
to drive as far as I can. I've been planning things.
Okay.
This is good. I'm glad I didn't grab you then. This is better this way. You're safe, hopefully. That's all I want.
You see the keys aren't in there.
Turn around, the guard's
Don't
like,
give them ideas.
I'm here to help.
No, I'm gonna say he's not in his right mind to have thought not to not to leave the keys in there. Okay, did I say it had a speed of 70 feet per round?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Get the fuck out of here. What direction are
Do
you going in?
we?
I am going to try to go in
I'll smell
this
you later.
direction.
Well, count them.
So
Hey, you'll see me.
Yeah.
1,
5,
2,
Grab
3,
Raanok by the
4,
tail.
25, 30, 30,
So that's 30.
30, 35,
1, 2,
40,
3,
45,
4,
50,
5,
55,
6,
60,
and another 1,
65,
2, 3,
70.
4.
Wait. 70.
But are we? Because that was. Oh, you're right. So it's
right
the-
there, yeah.
Yeah.
70.
Cool.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm writing the rat.
My only question about that is, as you bamf over and you teleport, and then you start up the vehicle, you were saying that you had like jimmied something to make it look like Nyx
Yeah,
was there.
I'm
Do
trying
we
to look
see
like
it?
Nyx is like sitting in front
You
of me. Like,
have
I'm trying to do my best with.
you have packs,
Oh, okay.
right? Don't you?
Okay.
I'll say that your pack is stuffed up in there. Okay. As you disappear from the guard site, reappear next to the hovercycle, you get on it as quickly as you can, still trying to conceal and pretend that Nyx is in tow. You turn it around and goes, powers up and speeds down the jungle. You've not really ridden too many of these before, maybe once before. It's a little bit unwieldy as sort of repels against the ground. So it kind of is almost like an all-terrain vehicle, but still hovering off the ground. You are now a ways away. I believe that was your whole turn. However.
Yes.
Okay, great. With Nyx in tow, quote unquote.
Yes.
How
Nyx.
fun.
How fun. Nyx, I believe you are still perfectly hidden. Okay, yeah. It's your turn. You're just gonna continue hiding, or you?
I'm not getting any sense of anything. What did this guard do when presumably Kaleida drove away with me?
I'll say that you hear the guard curse, or actually, you can't really hear what it's saying. He just kind of says, in a language you can't understand. Could be Roy. And you hear him yell out, "Get back!" And that's all you hear.
I'm not picking up any vibes from this person.
What do you mean vibes?
Evil vibes, haunting vibes.
I'm gonna give you a 15% chance.
Okay.
Percentile die.
18.
Oh, just barely.
So you do not. You do not necessarily get any vibes. You don't hear anything either.
Then nope, I'm not moving.
Are perfectly hidden. It is the guard's turn. Had you made me a performance yet to like
Yeah, I did.
a deception? What was it again?
I think it was a 17.
17. Did we?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
You rolled 12
Yeah.
plus 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. 17. Thanks, Nyx is
all
on
right.
that bike.
Then
I am moving.
he's gonna turn around and start. Oh no, he's not.
Oh,
I would like you to move him forward 2 squares.
Because I'm going
This way?
Yes, please.
Okay.
And he's going to rear back with his arms and shoot out an iron spear at you.
Yep.
Iron
Makes sense.
spear.
Yep. I was hoping you had forgotten. Because that's what I would have done too.
Oh yeah, those are kind of important.
yep.
What's the range on that?
It's gonna be pretty far.
60 feet.
60?
One,
Wait, 20 to 60.
3.
Actually, so
Oh, it'd be at disadvantage.
you're totally right. So we had moved him forward 2 squares.
Yeah.
5, 10.
That's. I'm out of range.
Move him forward
An
4 more,
emotional
4 more
reaction.
squares. Can we-
Difficult terrain for him.
He ignores it. Mhm. So that's still is that still completely out of range? Hold on. No, because you had gone forward 70 feet,
Right there.
and he had
Yeah.
previously moved forward.
But he
60.
was closer to this direction. I was like, I just went this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think he's within range.
No wait.
That's 35. It's still disadvantage.
You may fire
Disadvantage.
when ready.
It will be a disadvantage, but he is going to fire off the ion spear at Kaleida. For those who have never seen one, you get to see it for the first time. You do
Behold.
not see it. You see him rear back with a spear, about to spear Kaleida and presumably Nyx. And as he goes to throw the spear forward, the spear remains in his hand, and a almost energetic or spectral copy shoots out of it,
Cool.
and it
Jeez.
is going to slam into Kaleida if it hits.
To give you an idea, a single one of those blew up our left engine.
I don't know that, but I'm still gonna be like, wait, stop! You could hurt them!
Presumably.
Isn't it?
I know.
Yes! Sucks!
Wait,
Ha!
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna remove the mystique. I rolled a 7 plus 5,
Okay.
and your AC went down from 13 to 12, so it just hits.
Oh boy.
One last ditch effort. I see the thing coming, and I'm going to. You see this, like, the outline, my outline gets really fuzzy, and it again seems like this man is, like, hovering behind my body, like the outline of my body.
Your stand?
Yes. And I'm going to use silvery barbs. So basically what that does is you have to roll again. Hopefully it will be a little bit lower. And hold on, let me look at silvery thorns. You magically distract the triggering creature and turns momentary uncertainty into encouragement for another creature. Triggering creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll. You can then choose a different creature you can see within range, and I can choose myself. Chosen creature has advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw it makes within 1 minute.
Is this a racial ability?
It's
or-
a reaction. It is a spell.
It's a reaction. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm blowing a spell slot right now.
Okay. All right.
It's okay, hopefully you blow out of there.
So I need
that-
to roll
that might
lower than a 7.
Yes. And it may or may not work.
What are the odds? What are the odds? I kind of want this to go off. It'd be cool. Are we counting it as cocked?
How cocked
I
is
can't
it?
see it.
Can I see
I mean, it
how cocked
rolled
it is?
perfectly, but onto my computer.
Oh.
It's just
Yeah. that's
what your
fine.
precedents are.
I like to keep it in the tray.
Okay.
It's even better. The previous one was an 11. The next one was a 12.
Shit. All right. Okay, someone who I can see or myself. I'm going to give it to Thallden because I think that's the only person I can see.
You're giving Thallden advantage on a check. How does this?
So basically,
Yeah.
chosen creature has advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw within a minute.
Okay.
And it's going to look like this like 6 foot handsome something is like running at you and just poof into you for a second.
That's horrifying. Why is everything we do so scary? Wet Modrons,
I'm sure some
creepy
people would be
talking
very
books.
happy to hear that.
I am so sorry.
Did you kill me?
I rolled a 6 plus 3, which I have you as 9 HP here.
I do
Oh,
not.
you leveled up.
I leveled up.
Woo! You leveled up. All right. How much HP do you
I
have
have 15.
now? You have 15 now. You take 9 points of piercing damage.
Oh boy.
But on your next turn, you get to move another 70 feet, so you should be out of there.
Hopefully. Well, we'll see.
Okay. Great. So it rears back, he rears back, fires off. You see out of the corner of your vision, and you turn just in time to see this giant glowing ray of light coming straight towards you, and it embeds itself into your side and immediately dissipates. But there's a deep, large, pointed gash in your side that begins to bleed immediately, and it burns like hell.
Jeez.
I believe so. It threw the thing, and then it ran. Yeah, it's going to yell out. He's going to yell out.
This is Roy, so I can understand it.
This is Zeroy. Give me the changeling. And that is his turn.
Oh, fuck!
Benjamin, as you are struck by this ray of light, you are struck by some ghostly creature. You kind of rear back. You see approaching in the distance from, I'll say, from the west. You see the tip of Raanok's bright plumes. But he's just like running. And you hear these loud churning engines as you see a little trash can shaped robot flying through the air. Benjamin holding on for dear life, balancing on it. And he says, I'm here. Let's get them under arrest. What is going on? It is Benjamin's turn. I'm gonna have Benjamin make a perception check.
We gotta put Benjamin on the board.
Benzo on the board.
He's after
On
Kaleida.
the board.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
Yeah. This will be Benzo.
Oh, okay.
Sure, make one real quick.
This isn't going wrong.
It's not. It's not.
No.
We're doing great.
Raanok will set everything straight on this.
Yeah.
turn.
Benzo?
Benzo is after Nyx. No, sorry.
After the guard?
After the guard, before Raanok.
Oh, so then it's my turn now.
No.
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 Because Kaleida just went.
It was
didn't
just
No.
she didn't. She got
Oh,
attacked.
I
viciously.
reacted.
she? I understand.
Sorry, where is Benzo?
I came from, I was going out that way, right? Like,
So
that's
he's
where
over
I
here?
am. I don't know where Benzo is. Is it the same kind of general direction as me, or a little bit different angle?
Just runs Benjamin over.
Benjamin's coming from like here, and
Okay.
Raanok's coming from like here.
Yeah, okay. So I'll be there.
Okay, so Benjamin's coming from where? Sorry.
Like there.
Benjamin Hardy, right, is going to make a perception check to see if he can get a grasp on the current situation.
Come on, Benjamin, get a fucking clue.
That one time that I roll low. Is
Juicy.
perception is wisdom?
Yeah.
I'm gonna modify these stats just because, but either way, that'd be like an 8.
This is going great.
An 8.
Hey, oh no.
He was... Okay. He arrives onto the scene riding on the Model U2, and he spots you on the hover cycle with Nyx, and sees Thallden in the distance in the guard, and he goes, "They're trying to escape! Stop! Stop running!" And
God damn.
is gonna reach into his pack and throw a spherical item at you.
Okay.
Is it a grenade?
He's gonna explode them. No!
I
little
gave
knockout
Benzo
gas.
a fuel tone.
Oh my god.
I'll say that this is probably.
Could you imagine? The story's over.
Ah, I keep rolling like shit. He goes, stop right there, and rears back, throws this little cylindrical item, and it expands in the air, and it's this big net, kind of made of light, and it lands on a tree. Fuck! God! Stop! I'm going to lose my job!
Oh, I feel bad.
That is his turn. The model U says, don't worry, I've got it! And I think he's gonna try to do the same thing.
Okay.
But he has a much shittier dex. Oh, but he rolled higher.
12 AC.
I was gonna give him a -1 to dex, but I did roll a 13, so... yeah, he goes, I got it! And this compartment shoots out, and from within it goes, a little cylinder, and then expands over you, and the net lands on you. That is Benjamin's turn and
What-
Model U's turn.
What happens to me?
Well,
Do I get grappled? Like, what is the
Restrained,
mechanic?
yeah.
Yeah, I would say you're restrained. A restrained creature's speed becomes 0. It can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So we'll get there when we get there. I'm really not trying to kill you guys. I'm just playing this completely how I think it'll
I mean,
Yeah.
that's what we're trying to do too.
So the net shoots out, and as soon as it lands on you, and kind of magnetizes to the ground. So you are now restrained. That is its turn, and he goes, I did it! Please stop running. We won't hurt you. Raanok, you have arrived to the
Yes.
scene.
Can I make
Here's
any
what you see. Yes. Here's what you see, Raanok.
Okay.
You see Kaleida with a gash in her side. She has got Nyx on this hover cycle. Thallden is in the distance looking perturbed. The guard is tweaking out over there, you know, telling them to come back. Benjamin and the Model U2 are floating in the sky. He's like, yes, I got them! So just apprehend, handcuff, and then we can be done with this whole mess and we can just talk things out. Crikey. So, yes, Raanok, please.
Right.
Apprehend.
So I run up. Let's see what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I have like my pistol cocked, but then I cast grease underneath Kaleida's feet. I'm not trying to kill anyone. I'm just this is how it would play out. And I go, all right, Kaleida, chase is over. Let's get back to it. Come on now. And like my jaw's kind of quivering a bit.
The
And I'm like,
betrayal.
got him!
Oh, it hurts me, man. It hurts me.
Not the first time your friends have let you be caught by the police. Triggered!
Oh.
I think it's the first time Raanok's fully on the side of the
Of
police.
the law, yeah, that's what I'm like, God, Raanok is acting like his mom.
Where's the grease
That's
area?
interesting.
Very interesting. Where's the grease area?
Wait,
Also
what's the range of the grease again? The duration. Oh, 10-foot square.
Yep, just like that.
That was alright.
And then, yeah, under. That's good.
This is kind of fun. I'm kind of enjoying PvP a little bit. I'm just playing true to the character.
Yeah.
Raanok is
Fun
gonna
time.
That's
turn.
what all. We've all been PvPing
Raanok is
each
gonna
other.
switch to Kilgrim's side. He's like, I like the chaos.
Who knew bureaucracy could be so chaotic?
Okay, so she is already restrained. What does the grease do?
Basically, if you try to slick grease covers the ground. When the grease appears, each creature standing in its area must succeed in a dexterity saving throw or fall prone. You're probably not going to be moving a lot.
Yeah.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
So, hold on.
Sorry,
As Raanok casts grease, you need to make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage because you are restrained by the net already.
Ooh.
It's a 7.
Okay, yeah. As the net lands on you, you attempt to like keep the hover bike going. And as Raanok casts grease, I'll say that because this floats off the ground,
Well, you guys are causing a car crash. I'm going at 70. Like,
no, the net.
I didn't see it.
The net, like,
Oh, stopped.
yeah,
me.
kind of like stopped you.
Uh-huh.
And because it caused, I would say, it caused the hover bike to lower to the ground. It was not
so
floating
the-
anymore. So then your feet kind of slip under you, and it make me a dexterity saving throw.
Again?
Yes.
Disadvantage?
'Cause the-
Yep.
10. Oh, wait, 11.
I don't want to fuck you over too much. You just barely lift your right leg up as the hover bike
You were
falls.
going to break my fucking leg?
It was. I mean, it was gonna. You're just gonna crush your leg.
Damn! Punishing me.
I'm
Raanok's a
really
great
not trying
medic.
to. You you
But I'm prone.
you do land roughly on your side and kind of actually skid and slip a little bit across the mud, and then you see that the net kind of readjusts to whatever's highest, so it kind
okay.
of presses down a little bit more. It's not like you're not like getting crushed. It's just enough to like keep you put. Raanok, you have greased the ground. Kaleida has been proned. Would you like to, or can you do anything else?
No, I'm not trying to cause immediate damage. I just think, hey, we got him, and I've got the pistol out, kind of like reluctantly, but I'm kind of pissed as hell. And I've got the shield, and I'm just kind of.
Okay, so you've told Kaleida to stop, and
Yeah, I'm done.
okay.
Yeah.
Thallden, that guard fucked Kaleida up
Yeah.
more than you thought it would, or
Mhm.
he would rather. She has been restrained by a net. She has been greased. It seems that you've done your job.
Yeah, I will do one square up to him, and I'll just grab his wrist and be like, "Hey, I thought we were working together. That's not okay." And I'll yank him.
A little guy doing a little yank.
He's a dwarf, though. He's sturdy.
Make me a perception check.
Disadvantage or advantage if I want to do that.
Yeah?
What do you? Why?
'Cause
But it would be
I
a
gave it
straight roll.
A straight roll.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm sleepy. Oh, okay.
Oh, Lord.
We'll use this one. 16 plus perception, you said?
Yes, sir.
16 straight.
Give him a little...
16 perception.
Give him a little Silver Barb's flavor.
What is that?
What does he hear? What is he...
What are the silver bar? What's the silver bar?
Well,
flavor?
because remember I said as the outline ran
Oh,
into him.
sure. Yes, that's right. Okay, give me 1 second. So I have to pull up the note about the perception check.
I have no idea what's going on with that.
Great. As you Thallden, yank the guard back, and you're like, what the hell are you doing? His head snaps to you, and something feels a little off, but you can't really tell exactly what it is. And in your ear, behind you, you hear, "Yo, dude, that guy's fucked up." And you notice that as you stare deeper into his eyes, you almost see that, it's the iris, that's the color part, right? Yeah. You see that the iris is almost swirling a bit. Weirdly enough, this milky swirl, and it could be normal, you're not really used to Oroi. But then you notice that these kind of large flies are buzzing and flying off of him and nipping him, and he's not noticing. They're leaving these little nip marks all over him. And one lands like right on his eye, and he doesn't blink. You see that the flesh where it's been bit is irritated and red. Yeah, that's what you see. Sorry, what was your roll again?
16.
There's something really off about this guard.
My book's not doing anything near him.
Not with this.
No.
Not with this. No.
Okay. I think something just clicks, and I'm gonna step in front of the guard with a little bit more movement. In my crystal, I'm gonna say, "Benjamin, Raanok, something's wrong. Get Kaleida up, now!" And I'm going to cast Gust on him and just push him back a little bit.
Dex say? What can it
Gust
save?
is going to be just a little strength saving throw. I'm sure this guard that's 5 feet taller than me not gonna pass this.
What's your DC?
13, take that.
Okay. So I have to roll a 9 or lower.
Mm-hmm.
11. 14.
Mm-hmm.
You gust, and a bit of his uniform and skirt kind of flap in the wind, and his head was cocked to where you previously were, and it slowly moves back to look at you.
Should have clocked that initially. Bad perception check on my part.
You guys were riding arm in arm with a smelly Arroy with
that your
flies
turn?
buzzing.
That's
And you'll
my
use-
action move. I use
Yes.
movement. I'm not moving, and I'm gonna
Okay.
try to get between him and them.
You
Yeah.
use your free action to... Is that all? You just say something's wrong?
Yeah. Get
In
Kaleida
regards
up.
to the guard, or are you vaguely saying that
Oh
something's
yeah,
wrong?
I'll say specifically like this guard's not right.
Okay, great. Kaleida. What do you want to do, girly?
All right, I'm gonna get up onto my knees and I'm looking at Raanok and I'm going, Raanok, there's something wrong with that guard, and I'm gonna poof again one more time.
Have you
Oh.
dropped? Have you dropped the sack?
I think it's
I mean-
gone.
You know, how about this? 50-50 chance. Do
Okay.
you want high or low?
I'm gonna go high.
High. So, would it be 15 above? Okay, 15 above. And a bug. 58.
I am holding
you're
on
holding
my
on for
food.
dear
I'm
life.
really just trying to like sell this.
This is, Kaleida, this is your singular mission. You are locked onto this, and no matter what happens to you, whether it's your leg almost getting crushed, getting greased, getting netted, getting speared, you are not letting go of this bundle. What would you like to do?
I am going to bam 30 feet. I'm gonna try to go behind Raanok. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right there.
Where's Benzo?
This makes it more difficult for me. Okay.
As you disappear and reappear behind him,
Yeah.
are you gonna
Leaving.
say anything else to him or do anything?
I'm gonna say, Raanok, stay away from us. It's going to be even more trouble than it's worth. And I'm gonna try to use my action to dash in this general. So I'm gonna go another 6 squares.
Okay. Does that take you off the map?
6. Yeah.
Okay, off you go. So you dashed 60 feet off. How many?
No, 30 because it's difficult terrain.
That's right, 30. So how many?
I am just
How many
one
did it
square
take
off
until
of the.
you were just one square off?
Yeah,
Perfect.
off
Okay,
of the
great.
map.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my bonus action and my action.
Okay. I'm gonna say that you hear all of this, though you do not see it. Thallden, did you whisper that into your communication crystal, or did you yell that out that something's wrong with the guard?
I put it into the communication crystal so
Yeah.
everyone
Okay, but
could
y'all's
hear
is
it.
still off.
Mhm.
Did I hear it? I'm pretty close to
I'm
them.
shouting.
You were shouting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were shouting.
Yeah.
You hear from the place. So all you hear is just fucking an array and cacophony of sounds. You hear from where Kaleida previously was and where the guard previously was yelling, give them to me. Thallden's voice now, like, there's something wrong with the guard. Whatever else you said, help Kaleida, that kind of thing. What would you like to do, if anything?
I heard that there's something wrong with the guard, so I'm gonna try to peek up and see if I can look at the guard.
You can see the guard.
I can see him?
Well, how far are you peeking out of the? Oh, you would have to like peek over the that kind of
little- a little-
ledge or lip. Yeah.
Luckily, the guard is not looking in their
Yeah.
direction.
I would say,
Let's do
because
that.
you were prone, hiding.
Prone. Oh, like
You
I
weren't
was
standing in
hiding.
the cave.
No.
Right? So
Yeah,
you're
crawled
so
over.
from prone is half your speed. So you have 15 feet of speed left, right?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
And I'd say to peep over the lip will be another 5.
Okay.
You see him.
Still nothing.
It's you see him and you see Thallden and you probably see Thallden's face, panicked kind of gaze.
Yeah, but if it's just a rogue guard is very different than what I'm running from. So that's the difference here. Is this just a rogue guard that, like, they gotta get away from, or is this the big bad?
You can try to make me a perception check.
Okay. No, 7.
Besides what Thallden is telling you, that there's something off about this guard, you don't know. I mean, you could probably piece it together is that the last thing you heard was, I found you, and then suddenly you crashed, and suddenly he's saying that there's something wrong with the guard, so I think it's safe to assume that maybe something is up, but it's not like you have sense good and evil and can see, like, an aura emanating from him, and he doesn't have any symbols that would trigger you or anything.
I would just assume, if I have not heard the voice, that he hasn't found me.
Sorry, I just saw on my thing, when I bamf, I become resistant to all damage until the start of my next turn, which means I took half of the amount of damage that you gave me. Magically teleport to an innocuous space you can see, starting at third. Oh no, wait, starting at third level. Never mind.
No?
Starting at third level. We're not third
Oh,
level.
okay.
So if I have not heard anything, if I have not heard another I found you, I'm going to assume that I have done a good job and I have stayed hidden, and this is just the guard that, I mean, we took off unregistered into the fucking atmosphere, so I'm assuming this is just regular police
but
after
you
me.
were shut down in the span of seconds, and Thallden is saying there is something wrong with this guard.
I just don't know that he put that together.
You, ANALESA, or Nyx?
I think ANALESA would, but I don't think Nyx
ANALESA would be
would.
the
Yeah,
first
I'd be like, the map is coming. I'm beautiful minding
So you
it.
believe that in character, Nyx would not put that together.
No, I really don't.
Then that's just how it is.
Yeah.
You could...
Fair dinkum.
Fair dinkum.
Fair dinkum.
I guess it's pretty dense foliage. I don't know if you would see that Kaleida's been attacked.
I'm also very far away.
Did anyone say that out loud through the communication crystals?
I just shouted really loudly, hey, what the hell was that? You can't do that. There are friends just at the guard.
But I've heard Kaleida getting away at this point, so
Yes.
I would assume that she is safe, which is all my main objective.
Okay.
So I guess I'm just gonna go back to hiding.
Okay. Great. You're doing a really good job of hiding. It is the guard's turn.
I'm getting in front of him. I'm saying, don't you dare. And I went, take that.
Okay. He's gonna rear back with his spear and attempt to just shove it through you. And as he does this, he is going to say, "Get out of my way." Yeah. Yikes.
In common or Roy?
He's been speaking both.
I think he's been
Yeah,
speaking
he's been
common
spoke both.
and Arroy. He would speak common to the dwarf. The dwarf. 14 plus, I think 5.
I went outside and I saw a dwarf.
Okay. It won't block it, but I think instinctually, just because of the stress of what's been happening, like, Thallden almost died last time there was a fight, he will instinctively cast Shield, which will buff his AC only to 16. So it'll still get through, but in that panic, Thallden kind of flicks his fingers, does a hand motion, and in front of him flickers in this 4-armed figure holding a buckler that and opens up into an oval shield. But it happens a little too late as the spear goes into his stomach.
As the guard that is covered in biting flies and has something weird going on spears you through the gut, through this spectral Oroi, you see a moment where he looks almost confused and concerned, and then snaps back to, and I'm gonna roll damage.
Does Nyx see any of this?
Yeah, if I see that, that changes everything.
You said you went back into
hiding.
You did, yeah.
Trapped.
I'm sorry. I'm really not trying to be the antagonist.
Thallden's gonna go,
trying to be the
Oh, I'm gonna
antagonist.
cry out in pain.
Yeah, so you'll hear that.
You'll definitely hear it. What did I roll? 4 plus 3. 7 points of damage. What is your HP at? It's not 9 anymore.
Mine is at 16.
16. You take 7 points of piercing
More
damage.
constitution than I do.
Hill dwarf, Constitution plus
Oh.
50-50 chance
2. Mm-hmm.
he will remain here to fight you or go after his target.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like it to be high or low?
We'll go low.
88.
Okay.
He's gonna try to go after his target. However, you do get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, and I don't have much in the way of things. I do have a dagger, and at this point, how much damage did I take, by the way?
7.
7, thank you. I cry out in pain and cough up some blood, but as he pushes past me as a last-ditch effort, I take out my dagger and I just try to stab him in the back of the leg.
Okay.
Just
Go ahead and make me an attack.
Can
Is it a disadvantage?
No.
no.
Why not?
Only ability checks for exhaustion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sure, okay.
Can I react to the scream?
How so?
Say, oh my god.
You mean like like an actual reaction?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, of course.
I'm gonna stand up and scream stop.
Okay.
In character, he's a wizard. That's gonna be 7 to hit.
You're stabbed in the gut,
Blimey.
and the shock of the pain blurs your vision for a second. And as it shoves past you, you kind of go flying and turn around and try to stab him in the shin, but it just completely misses. And that was a guard's turn, right? Immediately after that, you hear, "Stop!" from behind you. But we'll get to that when we get to that.
The
because
guard
it
has
is-
movement because he was moving past Thallden for the op attack. So in order for
Well, yeah, he moved. In order for the op attack to trigger, he has to already have moved past
exactly.
Thallden.
So we have to move the guard.
Yeah. Oh, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the guard?
Yeah.
Towards me, right?
30 feet. So,
So like
he
here.
was
No,
5,
it's gonna be,
10, 15,
it's gonna be
20,
6 squares.
25,
Oh, my bad. So not into the grease, but that'd be funny.
Yeah. Whoops.
Unforced error.
It is Benjamin's turn.
Oh, he's coming
you,
towards me.
You had communicated to Benjamin that something was wrong.
Yeah.
What you said that's wrong?
He just stabbed me!
I guess that's true. Did you tell him you were working with us?
Yes, he drove us over here. Just get him! Now!
Oh,
Is this
Yes,
over? Is
Captain.
this over Universal Comms?
Yeah.
Okay.
he's gonna say yes, Captain, and
Blood's running down my mouth.
Yeah.
Destiny.
he's gonna die. Scum. I don't know what I would even say to that. All right. Sure. I'm gonna fire 2 shots. Like, all right, you two, steady, and they're floating in air.
Oh my god, useless.
Fuck a 2. How do
What
I
is
only
this?
roll shitty on Benjamin?
Because it's the dice are telling a narrative, and the narrative's correct.
The second one is a 19, and that hits.
Oh, good.
Will be okay.
You two just goes. Just the.
I'll help you. Yeah, reaches up with the arms. He's like, oh, thank you. Fires off a round, attempts to get a headshot. Who knew he could be so bloodthirsty? And it just shoots in the shoulder. And for a second, you're... you don't understand what the fuck he just said. Some language you don't understand, neither Oroi nor Common. That is Benjamin's turn. The Model U is gonna fly down to you. Well, where are they?
It's not infernal, is it? Because I do speak infernal.
I don't know. Let me check.
The old, is it abyssal or is it infernal?
Is it primordial? Or
Shit,
is
hold
it...
on. What's infernal belongs to demons or
Are
devils?
they mutually intelligent?
Dude, I always forget the difference. I'll be honest with you.
Dialect. It's German.
Google. Devils speak infernal. Demons speak abyssal. It is not infernal.
Okay.
But I did.
There we go.
Well, that choice of words. Never mind. Ignore me. Okay. Benjamin can move on his turn. Does that mean he can move? Would we say that he can move the Model U on his turn, and then on the Model U's turn, it can also move? Is that like
I
too
don't
contrived?
think so. Because mounted combat you're like you have one movement.
You have
together,
okay, yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's as far as he can get.
Is it difficult terrain for him, or is the Model U just like having a great time?
Model U is flying.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
great.
Oh, so you were firing. You're firing on that guard, but then you're still in pursuit.
Okay. The Model U is going to yell out, "Would you like me to shoot you with a healing dart?"
To me?
Yes. You're gone.
No,
You're
I'm
behind
right here.
We're
We're
behind Raanok.
like, sure.
Okay. Here I go.
It's
You get a -1 to dex.
It's funny.
11.
Nope.
Nope.
AC is 12 now.
It shoots through Raanok's feather plumes and embeds itself in a tree.
Oh.
Sorry. Do you
Nice try.
what is going on?
Something's after us. I don't know. Something's.
Why did you run?
We're trying to get away from it.
You stole the ship. You ran without us. We could have protected you.
Because we didn't want people to get hurt.
Well, people are getting hurt now.
Yeah, I'm realizing that now.
Look at Thallden.
We told him to run.
Of course we wouldn't run. We bloody care about you. Are you insane? All you do is bicker, and I actually care about you idiots. And then it's going to be yes, sir.
All right, so I heard the guard was doing weird. I saw him stab Thallden. I noticed, Benzo make the shot and in pursuit. So I'm like looking both ways. I'm seeing this guard run towards my direction. I almost get shot over the head with a misfire. I'm like, and I'm like backing away. I'm kind of doing like a sidestep backwards a few feet. And I'm like, and I look down at my belt. I go,
Oh my god.
I pull out the fuel tone because it's standing next to the pile of grease too, which we started a fire last time. And I go, "Behold, big fella!" And I throw it at him.
Oh!
The hover vehicle's on
Holy
the
shit,
grease,
do you
too.
still have inspiration?
I do still have inspiration.
Keep it. What did you say?
The hover vehicle's still
Still
on the
Oh,
grease.
I know. This
figured it was
What a
inoperable.
crazy turn of, what a great way. I wish I could give you a double inspiration. Oh my goodness. What is the, what did I write there that the range is, the
Range is
explosion range?
20 to 60 feet.
Which
Oh,
you'll
meant,
make,
like blast
Oh, radius
range.
is
Radius.
15. I wanted to walk out of range, so whatever distance that gets.
15. Well, you don't have to walk out of range.
Okay.
Of range of the
So I
explosion.
don't just blow it up and land.
Of course. Well, let's get this out.
It's 3 squares. So it'd probably be like that big if you wanted to light the whole. Or you could do it around. If he's the center, you could do that. But then it would miss the motorcycle.
I mean, that's fine.
Draw where the explosion radius
It just
is.
makes for a bigger, prettier explosion the more it gets
Do
incorporated.
you want it to be him in the center?
Oh, radius
So
or diameter?
you have to
Sorry.
make a ranged attack roll,
Okay.
and then would you like to roll for the fail percentage, or do you want me to roll for the fail percentage?
You do that, because I don't know what that is.
Okay. Actually, oh, I'm so sorry. No, it's a dex save from me.
Okay.
I'll say you still will take half. So you roll for the fail percentage.
Oh, what? So the 10 and the.
It's yes, the percentile. It's a 50% fail chance.
And then
So do you want
this-
15 above or 49 below?
I'll do above.
15 above. Let's see.
88.
Woo!
Boom.
It goes off without a hitch. Boom,
Yes!
indeed. Now I need to make a dexterity saving throw. Take this. But wait, does grease make dex? Does grease?
Not in the.
He's not in the grease. It
He's
just
not
catches in the
grease,
radius.
I see.
Yeah. So he wouldn't even get extra grease damage, like from the fire.
I mean, it's up to Val. Right?
I mean, let's
I
keep
rolled
it
an
open.
8.
Oh!
What does that mean?
That he fails his
damage.
dexterity save, and but also high or low.
Low.
So many percentile die right now.
The hover bike explodes.
Oh!
Okay, roll me the regular fuel tone grenade damage, please.
Okay, so it's just the 2d8.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this thing. Okay. 1.
Great. Every bit counts.
Yep.
Well, yes. 5. Could I use my inspiration to do more damage?
To re-roll your 1.
Yeah.
The gods of explosions shine upon thee. I'll let you re-roll your 1 on the damage die.
Of
yes.
course. So just the 1.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
6.
Nice.
5 and 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
11.
11?
Thank you.
So that
That's
is...
good. 11 points.
Okay. Now roll me 1d10 for the grease. He's not in the grease?
No, he's not.
He's
okay,
just outside.
the fucking bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fucking
A
bike.
bike explosion.
Shrapnel.
I'm gonna have that be 2d10.
2d10. Okay, so this thing. Jiminy Christmas. Okay, 2. That's not great, but whatever. 7, 9.
It's 20 points total.
Mm-hmm.
Describe the way in which this guard explodes.
So, basically, like, it hits him, like, smack. There's, like that, and then he's, like, you see, like, his armor get blown off already, and he's already pulpy, but then the motorbike explodes, and it just knocks him the other way, and it takes off his arm in the process, and he's crisped up.
Okay.
And he's charred, and there's a big purpley explosion, and he's all discolored, and it's nasty.
Is that the color of fuel tone? Is purple?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Did you say watch this big guy, or what had you said?
Behold, big fella.
Okay. Is that still recording?
This one?
If it is, you can stop
Yes.
it. Okay. As you rear back and you said, "Behold, big fella," and you threw it. Yes, indeed, it not only explodes with its own purple fire and fumes and envelops him, but then the grease ignites, goes over to the hoverbike, which had already been damaged. There's a bit of an oil leak from some of the circuitry and wires, and that also explodes. Not enough to catch you all, but yes, pieces of shrapnel shred through his body. One of his arms, from the force of it, goes flying. The other one goes flying, and he just falls face first as his entire back is charred.
Oof.
And finally, this time, Nick's in your head. You cannot force these moments. You hear, "No!" kind of reverberate and echo. It sounds like it's echoing throughout the entire jungle. And that's the end of combat.
Wait, only Nyx hears that, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
I am a chef!
Nyx, you suddenly feel a lot calmer. You no longer feel this, like, sense of dread that something is chasing you. Benjamin's like, Where is Cadet Mao? Why did you run? We've exploded a guard. You've stolen a ship. What is going on? Will you talk to me? I didn't report this to the Stryker Society because first of all, I get fired.
As Benjamin is ranting, I'm like crawling up over the dirt mound, and I crawl my way over to Thallden. I rip off another like big piece of my shirt that's already been torn from all the years, and I start wrapping it around here. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm just glad you're okay.
I'm so sorry.
There they are. You two down. And he lands.
I just reach out to you for a hug.
Give him a hug back.
You what?
Give him a hug back.
I'm just staring at Raanok from across the way.
Where did you get that?
Get what?
That
I killed that guy. That's what
illicit
you mean.
weapon.
What? Sorry, it was loud.
The illicit weapon.
Oh, Raanok is.
The fuel tone
Whatever that was, yes.
that I used?
Yes.
We made it!
We didn't make it.
Not you and me. At the Kaboom Guild.
Oh,
They're
are you gonna
love-
try to run?
No.
What are you running
Don't
from?
run.
I can't tell if you're lying to us or not.
I'm not lying
You
anymore.
tricked me and told me that
You tricked all of us.
you will
I'm
not be
sorry.
telling him. You will not be telling him what you tricked me with.
I'm gonna throw I don't know, like a nut or a pine cone at Benjamin. And yell,
they're still here!
and point
whips out
to
his blaster.
the burning corpse in Raanok's fire and go, that was Kilgram!
Kilgram is an ancient god! That's a fucking god!
I'm gonna throw another nut at him.
Benjamin, we have wounded. Can you please help us, and can we get back to the ship?
Pretty shiny can! He goes, I'm on my way. Come here.
Okay.
Look away. You feel this, I believe that's 1d4. Last time I only had one charge, and that was bad, so this time I have another. I rolled a 1. However, your wound is stabilized,
Okay, good.
so you're no longer bleeding from it,
Okay,
but
good.
you're not fully healed.
All right.
Now, what would you do without us?
What do you mean? Hold on. Regroup! Now! Where were you hiding? That was a great hiding spot. Let's go back there.
I don't know that we could all fit back there, honestly.
This is a sizable cave.
Oh, okay.
Hole. Thing.
You want to get in the cave?
Get in the cave, the hole. Get in the hole.
Okay. Crawl
And he's
back
gonna
down the
still,
hole.
he's got his cuffs and he's still aiming the gun.
Benjamin.
I don't yet know what you charlatans are up to.
Benjamin.
Yeah.
You don't know either. They bloody abandoned you. You call this a functioning team, and you always make fun of the Stryker Society. You
Benjamin,
From the hole, I'm gonna throw another nut.
we need to talk. Put it down.
I'm following protocol. I will not put it down, but I will follow you. I don't intend on shooting anyone.
I'm gonna pull my
That's fair.
pistol out too and just kind of nod alongside you.
Well done.
Oh my god.
Kaleida is looking at, like, just staring at Raanok, like almost like, I don't think I've ever seen you before.
Are we in the hole now? Are we all in the hole?
We're all in the hole.
We limp.
Cuddle up, and he goes, "Model, you please, can you do something about this?" And he goes, "I'm on it," and projects like foliage over the hole, so it looks like it's there's nothing in there. I'll remain here. I'm sensing elevated states. Would anyone like a drug?
I'm gonna just
No.
scoot closer to Kaleida.
I don't
I'm
even
gonna
think any
put the
blue
shawl back
stuff
on
is
you.
gonna.
He kind of he presses it back against the model you as you are like all within the cave and kind of keeps the gun aimed, not completely like aimed at your face, but just at his side up.
What do you
You
mean?
attempted to steal a ship.
Look, okay, it was my idea. It was all my idea, and basically the thought process was that you guys, if we decided to leave, we would all be in big trouble, and we didn't want all of you to be in big trouble.
What big trouble? I don't even know what the fuck is going on because no one clues me in on anything. You realize that I am here to serve you. I am your ride. I am here to serve you. That is all I am here for.
Benjamin?
You
No,
Benjamin!
And you treat me like shit.
Benjamin! I am sorry about the ship.
That was my baby. I know
I'm
that.
sorry about the ship.
Fuck, I hate crying. I guess you can be sorry about the ship. I don't give a bloody shit about the ship. I can rebuild that. All I've done is offer myself to you.
What?
I've been discarded like garbage. Don't be gross. You know what I mean. I'm your pilot.
Benjamin!
What?
There are things that you don't understand!
Then help me understand.
I can't.
Raanok doesn't like conflict. He's writhing in the corner.
He's molting.
He's molting in the corner.
Yeah, he's just
Thallden's
kind of.
also crying. Help me understand. I don't give a shit what you think about the Stryker Society. I'm not the Stryker Society. I'm a person.
3 years ago, my dad found me on a ship that had been completely torn apart, and there was a being on that ship that was there to, I still am not sure, eradicate my entire species. I don't know. But for some reason I was left alive. And I was taken in by a pirate crew, and I wasn't very good at everything, and they dropped me off at Stryker Station, and somebody found out, the Modrons found me, and they found out I had magic, and I used magic for the first time, and Kilgaram, which I'm pretty sure is the thing that killed my entire family, came into my head and told me he was going to kill me. And that he would stop at nothing to do it, which means that all of you would get killed if you were near me. So I was going to leave by myself. And Kaleida wanted to come with me. And we were gonna leave, and You saw him! He stabbed him! That's Kilgram! He wants me!
That can't be. If it was a physical manifestation of a god, that's not what it would look like. So
I
most
know
likely,
that! That's why none of
I
us
don't
could
know,
perceive that it was
brainwashed.
Kilgram.
Or like maybe an acolyte of his, or so clearly he's got influence on this planet.
He's got influence
and people
everywhere.
acting for him.
I heard him on Stryker Station too.
But did you see anyone possessed or anything by him on Stryker Station?
I don't know, we left pretty fast.
We left because we thought something like this might happen. And it has.
And it did, and now
Not
look
on
what
Stryker
happened.
Station.
How do you
and
know
it
that?
Sounds like no matter where you go, this thing is going to
Is
follow
going
you.
to not stop until it kills me, yes. Exactly. Which is why I stole your ship. I was trying to leave. I was trying to get out
What
of here.
don't you get through your thick pirate skull that we are here to help you? That everyone on the Stryker Station would stop at nothing to save the lives of the many or the few.
Do you think that Elroy wanted to be possessed? What if Kara Stryker gets possessed by this thing?
We'll figure
What
it out.
if you did?
Kill me? I don't know. We'll figure
Kill
it
you,
out.
Benzo.
Don't. We are here. Holsters a gun. I don't care if you think we are squares. I don't care if you think that I'm drinking.
We
the
left you
Kool-Aid.
behind because we cared about you, Benzo.
And I am yelling at you because I care about you.
We left you two behind because we care about him.
I am not sentient. Well, sort of. Listen, I am saying that we have powerful people on Stryker Station. That it's in their best interest to protect you because we care
Benzo,
about protecting
I am
everybody.
the only thing in this galaxy that is the way that I am. I am the
Star
only
system.
thing that Kilgaram is after.
You mentioned that that there are other people that are like you. There's a whole planet of yous.
Not here.
Fuck it. We will help you. Stay with us.
Who saved you, first of all?
Facts.
This is...
Thallden, have you got anything to say?
Who
Captain?
did? And I just I can't form a sentence well, and I just pick up my mace and I fling it kind of out of the hole, just like.
Oh my god.
Thallden's been very quiet through this entire exchange. I'd like to hear your thoughts on this.
All we've done is try to help. Every second I do something to try to help, all you do is poke holes in it. You said yourself that we didn't have to abandon each other, that it was our choice.
Yeah.
Look at me.
I don't want to. Thallden, I'm sorry.
It was my idea,
No,
Thallden.
no, think it through. Look me in the eye. Look me in the eye and tell me what you thought would happen. Think before you speak. Really fucking consider what you think is going on.
Thallden, you have, out of all of us, you have the most potential to go make something of your life.
That's not answer my question.
You have the
Answer my question, Kaleida.
We have been dragging you down this entire time. Don't act like I don't see you every time.
No, you haven't.
You go, you make that face. We were trying. You wanted to be in the Boom Guild. You wanted to go have a life. You wanted to go send money back home to your parents. You have roots. We don't. We were going to let you guys do your thing. And you know what? We could have easily just called you after and been like, hey, we're here now once we're in a place that's further away and safe. But we didn't want to drag you down with us. I didn't want you to be dragged down with me.
It is not your choice. It is not. What you need to...
Raanok, relax. Let him speak. Go ahead, Thallden.
Not once, when I ask you a simple question about what to do about this, have you given me a single straight answer. You go off and talk about anything other than what I've asked you. You tricked us. You lied to us. After constantly you talk about how we can't trust the Stryker Society. You don't trust me. You don't trust my book. Every time I try to have a simple, straightforward conversation with you, you find every angle to pick apart or avoid what I'm trying to connect with you on. Every time.
Thallden, I have a question for you.
Yes?
If you knew that there was something that was after you, that would stop at nothing until it killed you, that it would kill everything in its way, would you put your family at risk for that, or would you leave? Your family, Boog, your best friend, everybody, would you put them in harm's way for your own life?
I am trying to sort out how I feel about what you did.
You wouldn't. I know you wouldn't. This had nothing to do with you. This has nothing to do with trust.
It has nothing to do with me?
No, it doesn't.
So, it has nothing to do with me. That's why you abandoned me.
That's why I was trying to protect you. I don't want to drag you into my shit.
If it affects you, I care about you both.
And we care about you.
This is not how you show it, and this is not how you act on it.
Getting you almost killed by Kilgrim?
We almost got killed because you two snuck off, and we came after you.
You shouldn't
Is that correct?
You shouldn't have come after us.
Let me ask you. Can one of you answer a question I ask you just normally? We came down here thinking we were going through and finishing a mission, correct?
Correct.
You two doubled back and stole the ship, our one way out of trouble, correct?
Yes, and it was my idea.
So, we were of two things. Either going to go, I guess they went away, and continue on a mission that last time two of us almost died on. Correct? That's one way this went. This one way this could have gone.
Possibly.
Possibly.
We'd have to roll the percentage dice to find out.
What are you talking about?
No.
Correct?
Yes.
The other option is what you think I'm a kind person who cares about you both, correct?
Yes.
So would I come after you?
If we had not got shot down, there would be no coming after us.
We think there's a god coming after you that the Stryker station cannot handle, and you got in a single transportation ship and thought you could outrun it.
That is correct.
We know that the only reason why Nyx was even detected was because they did magic. So
you
as
don't
long as
know that.
we
What?
do. It's been 3 years and they never got any word. And the moment that they cast something in that little cube, the Stryker Society's little supposed protection cube.
Tell me where you're consistent. My book flickers after a skeleton jumps at it, and it reads necromancy. Makes total sense. I go to the head mage of the Stryker Society. We go to Aiden. He says, not a problem. Don't worry about it. We don't need to confiscate it. We don't need to isolate you. Nothing.
Aiden
You say
doesn't
you
know
think
everything.
Oh, and we do?
No.
Well, Aiden's, if I may pipe up, Aiden's one of the most powerful wizards of our time, so he knows quite a bit.
And I tell you exactly what Aiden told me. You know what the first thing out of your mouth was? You think I'm cherry picking what I tell you. You've never fucking trusted me. Or at least you don't act like it. So you immediately question everything I say. We do no research to figure out how we're actually getting tracked, how Nyx is getting tracked. No research whatsoever. And Nyx runs out of the cube that you are not in, and we make half guesses, and suddenly there is irrefutable evidence that that is how they're getting tracked. Correct? That's what's happening?
No irrefutable evidence.
You know what I fucking
Should
mean.
I know you're all
Kaleida.
talking this out.
Do you understand what I'm saying? If you're just being difficult with me, fine. Then we can figure that out. But if you really don't know what I'm actually saying to you,
They don't know.
We are not
Whoa.
dumb.
That's not very nice.
I'm just making the calculation. It seems I misunderstood a few things. Go on, Thallden.
Easy for a Nebo hatchling to say.
we do not. It's just
Wait,
Benjamin?
I'm going to keep them separate.
Benjamin. How do we contact the Stryker Society?
I don't want to contact the
Just
Stryker
everyone,
Society.
be quiet. Just listen. I can very easily contact the Stryker Society. I can tell them that we were shot down by a brain-addled fucking monster. I don't have to mention you stealing the ship. But it might be smart to call for backup or do more research, or I don't know, but I don't know if we should stay in this little hole for however much time.
Do that and tell them who blew up the monster.
I will do that, Raanok. I don't care who the captain is. And I don't know if I care if you get along after this mission. But right now, to get us out of the jungle and make sure nothing else attacks us, we need to use our thinking caps collectively and figure out what to do together. And then you can all buzz off to the 7 different layers of the star system. We're not letting you go away. We're going to protect you, because that is what we do. Again, you don't have to drink the Kool-Aid. You don't have to like the Stryker Society. But I know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, we will not cast you aside, and we will protect you.
Your voice got much deeper, Benjamin.
What are you talking about? I'm serious. Turn your bloody things on. Your tablets. And your tablets. What are we doing? What are we going to do?
Call the Stryker station.
Call a Stryker station.
To do
I gotta
what?
pick
To
up my
send
mace.
another ship?
Yes.
And? What
We
else?
need to get picked up, and we need to speak with Aiden. Not the simulacrum. We need to speak with Aiden
Okay.
and Kara.
Nix, is that something that you want to do?
You here?
I almost died. So did you.
Good.
It's not about what you think is the right thing to do anymore. Or do you want me to keep chasing after you until I'm shot dead? What's the decision? Do you want to poke holes in what I think we should do, or do you want to make a call that won't get us killed?
Fine.
Benjamin, please call them.
Before he can get a chance to. You... Yeah, I'm gonna take my gnome to the old town road. I'm gonna tinker till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my gnome to the old town road. It says Teddy. I'm gonna
Teddy.
tinker till I...
Hi, Teddy.
Thallden, do not come back to the city. Whatever you do, don't come
What's
back.
wrong?
There's a swarm of biting insects. It's really weird. It's really strange. I don't know why. We've never had such a large swarm, but they keep coming, and I think they have carrying a disease or something, because the people who are getting bitten are getting poisoned or something. Just don't come back to the city.
All right, Teddy, stay safe. Keep me updated on what's going on.
Okay, you hear screams in the distance, and
Teddy?
I'll be okay.
All right, we're out in the jungle, so we're a ways away. We're getting a transport to pick us up.
Good, get it on the beach.
All right, keep us updated. Have your mom contact Stryker Station.
Okay, will do.
All right, bye.
And that is where we're gonna pick up next time.
No, boy.
Oh!
I don't
I am sweating through my shirt.
I don't like it.
Delton popped off. Can we all just
Yeah.
appreciate
Dude,
that?
that was great.